light of dreams. Just give me that green light of dreams, and it has shone upon us today. Here we go, guys. Rugby league action. Hey guys, how you going today on BKRsport? We are here for the Sydney Roosters, the Sydney Roosters, going up against the New Zealand Warriors in a big game here on Sunday, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody out there. And I am looking forward to what we're about to be seeing here today, because the Warriors, obviously, they're a bit of snaky this year. Obviously, I actually predicted them for exactly where they are right now in ninth. The Roosters haven't exactly been doing unbelievable this year, but when they have come up against teams that they're in a bit of a, there's a bit of a difference between the two, like the Cowboys for one, obviously, when they won by a good margin there, you've seen the difference. So can the Warriors today prevent themselves from being, on that bottom half of the table and not be as beaten badly as some people would actually expect to happen here today? I think this game could be really close, but I also have obviously predicted the Roosters to win 13 plus as well. I'm backing in the Roosters to get a solid win here, but I would love to see the Warriors get up. I'd love to see the Warriors surprise and see a big shock here on Easter Sunday. But guys, before I get into the two-team lineups here, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's go and subscribe if you're new around here. We are rocking and rolling right now. We just finished up a stream on BKRsport USA for the Cubbies and the Rockies. Unfortunately, the Cubbies did lose, but they made a good go of it. But we'll be back there again tomorrow doing for Cubs, Rockies, Game 4, and also the Bulls and the Bucks, Game 1 of the playoffs in the NBA. And then we'll also be doing the Eels, Tigers tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. But for the Roosters here today, guys, James Tedesco, he is the fullback with Daniel Tupou and Joseph Suwali on the wing. So Suwali has come into the team here. Now, I find this quite interesting because Suwali's come into the team. You would have expected him to go into the centre, but Suwali's on the wing, and Kevin Nguama has come from the wing and put into centre alongside Joey Manu. So the Roosters making a few changes there in their back line. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I don't mind it at all. Obviously, Momorowski is out, which is unfortunate, which is what the changes that have had to be made. But Suwali, nice up and coming there. You've got to hold your expectations on him. The media gave him super expectations, and you need to really temper it down a little bit. He's a great play coming through, but he's also still very young. But Kevin Nguama goes into the centres there. Joseph Suwali onto the wings. Sammy Walker in the 6 with Luke Keary in the 7. These two halves haven't really been going just yet, but I still give him time. I still give him a good go. But Keary, for me, has been struggling to come back from that ACL injury. Like I did tell you pre-season, I got slapped for a pre-season, and it's actually kind of showing this opening part of the season. But he definitely still can wake up and get it rocking again. Moving to the front row forwards there, Jared Waerea-Hargreaves with Lindsay Collins, Drew Hutchison in the number 9, Connor Watson is out today with Sitili Tupunua, Angus Crichton in the back row, and then Victor Radley in the 13. Moving to the interchange, Sammy Verrills, Nat Butcher, Fletcher Baker, and Daniel Soluka-Fafita with Lachlan Lamb as the 18th man replacement. Nat Butcher actually has been quite good for the Chooksters this year, but Sammy Verrills back into the team now. Looking forward to seeing what goes on here, because Sam Verrills has been out. He is back. He's not straight into that number 9 role, but I believe he will get the number 9 role just as quickly as he's come in here, just not just this week. Give him a little bit of time in that 14 role. Moving to the Warriors, we go to Reece Walsh as the fullback there with Dallin Watene-Zalesniak and Edward Cosey on the wings. Jesse Arthurs with Adam Pompey in the centres with Chanel Harris-Tavita and Sean Johnson in the halves. Now, finally, this is their halves pairing they want to go with here. Harris-Tavita and Johnson worked well last week. They won 25-24 over the Cowboys. Look, I actually personally believe the Cowboys might have sneakily been the better team there, but lost the game. Warriors snuck with a nice little field goal to Shawnee J. I do think that Harris-Tavita had one of the best games that I've seen him ever play. It was a really good game there, Harris-Tavita. He was in my team of the week, obviously. So I'm looking forward to seeing that halves pairing today, because they are going well, great guns together. Adam Fanua-Blake with Aaron Penne in the front row, Wade Egan in the number 9. He's been sneaky this year. Ewan Aiken, Bailey Sirenen in the back row. Ewan Aiken was unbelievable last week. And then Josh Curran in the 13. He was also unbelievable last week. Cody Nikorima in the 14. He's not going to be getting as many easy tries as he did against the Cowboys. That was a wild easy try. Bunty Arpo, the big bunt man on the bench with Eliasa Katoa and Taniela Otokolo as the interchange. So I'm not too sure who Taniela Otokolo is, but he must be someone new. And then Valingi Kepu will be the 18th man replacement there. So guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I forgot to mention Marcelo Montoya is out, Matthew Lodge is out, and Jack Murchie is out. And the reason why Montoya is out is because of the slur, the homophobic slur. I know it didn't deserve 4 weeks, but it is what it is. The NRL have given the judgment down on it. Matty Lodge is an idiot anyway, and Jack Murchie doesn't really get a crack too much anyway. So that are the 3 outs there for the Warriors, and the 2 outs for the Roosters are Connor Watson and Paul Morawski. So here we go. Let's get into the game, baby. Let's get into the game. We're about 10 minutes away here from kickoff. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. It looks like a beautiful day in Sydney. Gee whiz, baby, gee whiz. Bro Bessie says, go the Warriors. Brocco says, come on the Warriors. 6-9 says, hey, bro, everyone. Roosters 24, Warriors 6. If I'm going to give you a prediction in regards to this game, I believe the Roosters can win this one probably 34-16, something like that. I think that as much as I want to back in the Warriors here, I'm going to go with my head and not my heart, and I'm going to say the Roosters probably get a good win at the SCG. I was at the SCG last year for this game, and the Roosters went down early by about 10 points and then whomped it home. They romped it home, and I think they won about 38-16. So I'm going for a similar scoreline prediction to what happened last year at the SCG. And also, just want to throw it out there, this is also Roosters celebrating the 2002 Premiership as well, which I think was against the... Was it against the Warriors in the grand final? No, it wouldn't have been against the Warriors in the grand final. But celebrating the 2002 Premiership right now, so there's a lot going on here today for the Roosters as well. I don't know, I'm feeling like it's going to be a big day here for the Chooksters. But I'm disappointed in the crowd, I am. I'm disappointed in the crowd. Sixers fans, happy Easter, Blaze. Happy Easter to you, Chew Champion. Same with you, Jackie Dempsey. And Spooty says, what up, Blaze? Ella, mate. Well, wish the Cubbies had done better this morning, but we did do okay. It's just our pitching, not too great, but the hitting was good nonetheless. Lucas says, Warriors 24-18. Walker's goal kicking cost him the game. Yeah, disagree. Yeah, but I wouldn't completely disagree with it. I disagree on my own opinion, but I think that's definitely a possible scoreline. Yanni Mabita says, hello, come on the lads. He's getting around the lads here. And Spooty says that SCG is Photoshop. The Roosters don't have that many loyal fans. I think I was at this game, actually. I think the game, I know I'm here, this is actually here, but just as a joke, just as something on the side. This game here, I'm pretty certain I was at. This might have been the prelim final between the Storm and the Roosters. I've logged it for BKRsport, so you guys would have the vlog on the channel. 69 says, agree with Walker's goal kicking is ordinary. Yep, absolutely, I agree. Lucas says, Kiri and Walker need a swap. I agree. Ben James has aided the Cubs win. Unfortunately not, Ben. We did lose 9-6. Unfortunately, the fourth inning, we gave up a 3-run home run and a couple of runs, which made it a 5-1 game. We went up 1-0, and it came down to 5-1. But we were going to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning to be streaming the Cubbies versus the Rockies game. By the way, don't know what it is, but you guys have been absolutely slapping it on BKRsport USA. We're going up like, 15, 20 subs a video there for a channel that's only got 3 videos. So I really do appreciate all the support on BKRsport USA, and we are getting a lot of new ones as well over there in America, which I do really appreciate. I expected to have like 2 people watching every stream in those beginning days, first opening streams, but we've been getting about 25, 30 people watching live, which is more than what we had for when we did American sporting streams on this channel. We're getting more over there watching it. It's incredible. It really is, so I appreciate you. Rara says, up at the Warriors. X-Ray says, time for a cheeky bet on this Easter Sunday. You get around cheeky a little bit. You're not going to get around cheeky a little bit on Easter Sunday. It's a bit how you going. You get around it. Robert Anderson says, who's replacing Lodge and Go Roosters? The forwards here for the Warriors are Fanua Blake and Aaron Penne. So Aaron Penne comes into the team into the front row for Matthew Lodge, and onto the bench will be Taniela Otokolo, who comes on instead for Matt Lodge, unless I am skits in it and don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't believe that Watini Zalesniak has come in for him. So, and Balingi Kepu is the 18th man. So I'm going to lean with Taniela Otokolo there, is what I'm going to say. And that is final. Sixers fans, as a Roosters fan, I don't like Naguama in the centres. They should have put Swell in the centres and bring Kieran in the wing. It would also help our conversion rate, and he was not too bad last season. Disagree. I believe... Oh, Kieran actually would be good for your conversion rate, but I disagree. I think that Naguama in the wing and Swell in the centres. I said this before the game started here. Well, the game hasn't started yet, but I've said it before that I thought Swell would be in the centres and Naguama will be on the wing, but that's not how they're going today. Trucking down, just drop the link to BKRsport USA. Subscribers free. You may as well. We're 9 subscribers away from 200 on BKRsport USA. So please do go and subscribe to BKRsport USA there. I do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to 200 on that channel by the end of this stream. Let's get it big. Boom. Boom. Let's get it. 90 Maverick says, yeah, it was against the Warriors. Sixers fans, it was against the Warriors in the grand final. It was against the Warriors. Well, there you go. 20 years of the day. Easter Sunday. Beautiful day. The Chooksters, I reckon they're prime here, baby. I reckon they're prime. I reckon they're value. What are they paying? The Chooksters? But I reckon they're value. Dasmate says it was against the Warriors. That's why they're doing it today. Well, they do it every... Oh, they did the same thing last year, didn't they, for Easter? I was at the game. I'm pretty certain they did it last year because I was at the game. 69 says, good test for the Warriors. We'll see where they are against a good team. Yep, just like the Sharkies last night. Rapid Fire TV says, do you think the Rabbitohs would be better with Taff as the main fullback and Latrell in centres? Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. I'd prefer to see... I don't know. Actually, I want to see Taff. Taff's going to get a good run here, so we will see in the next 7 weeks. We will see in the next 7 weeks whether Taff is the guy for the job, because Latrell will come back in about 7 weeks' time, and then we'll see if Taff stays in fullback or if they move Latrell back to fullback. It comes down to how well he plays over this next 7-week span because he's got the opportunity, man. He's got the opportunity. Let's go have a look here at the odds of this game. So in this game, we have got the Roosters $1.15. They're not value. 13 plus is probably value, to be honest with you. 1 and 12 is actually value at $3.60. 1 and 12 is actually value at $3.60, but I do believe 13 plus for the Roosters personally. X Factor says if Radley scores, Roosters win by 6 or more, and Knights win with Ponga snagging a try. You have my word for $50 donation and a membership. Look at this man go. Radley scores, Roosters win by 6 or more, and Knights win with Ponga snagging a try. I don't agree with the Knights one, but all right, that's a multi that he's got on here. Actually, I should write this down. No, I trust you. I trust your X Factor. No, you know what? I'm going to write down because it's good fun because then we can celebrate it. When we can all celebrate, I'm going to write down your bets. But the only way I write down your bets is if I'm getting the getting the partial. Hold on one second. I'm going to write this down. What is this? So what is it? Victor Radley. I actually like watching these because it gives me something to look at besides just the game as well. Get to see what you guys are getting on there. So what is it? So X Factor is getting around. What is he getting around? X Factor has got Radley try, Roosters -6.5, and Knights. What is it? Knights win, was it? Roosters. Ponga snagging a try. Knights win. Oh, that's right. Roosters win. Ponga try. Ponga, and then what's his name? And then Knights win. I don't agree with that one, but I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. Get around it for the big fella. Someone says, how good was the atmosphere last night? The Manly Titans game was awesome. Hard for us to hear here, but yeah, that's why the Titans lost, in my opinion. That atmosphere was incredible. The Titans probably would have come back in that game if it wasn't for that atmosphere. If that game was at Seabus, I reckon we'd come back. But with that atmosphere at Manly, super difficult to win in those conditions as a young kids, man. I was speaking to Toby last night, and I was just bigging him up and backing him in because he's going to be a great player when he gets older, man. He's going to be a great player, and he had a great kicking game last night too, man. He had a great kicking game. I don't know why people are slamming him down. He doesn't deserve it. He missed the kicks, but the thing is that people have got to remember, I am usually the people behind the kicker. I am 2-0 against Mitchell Moses. I made Mitchell Moses, I personally, individually made Mitchell Moses miss twice last week. And I know this because he acknowledged me after he missed the second kick. Right? So I am 2-0 against Moses. You can't hand on Toby for missing those kicks, really. You can't. They're not easy kicks to get. Mitchell Moses is a clinical kicker, and I made him go 0-2 against me. So just want to remind everyone that. Don't go too hard on a young kid because you should be going just in on Mitchell Moses too for missing the same kicks from where I was right behind him with the drum. Bro says both jerseys look really good in my opinion. And it's said thoughts on Sharks last night, Blaze. I thought they gave it a good go, but in the same sense, I did tip Storm 13+. I thought they gave it a go. Don't know where this sense of entitlement is coming from the Sharks to say like, oh, we'll get him next time. That we got robbed. You did not get robbed. You just weren't the better team in that game. But there was a couple of dodgy calls here and there, like the penalty that ended up being a Munster try in the end. But outside of that, the Storm were just simply too good. The Sharks were a top 5 team this year, potential top 4. They're going to fight with the Roosters for that 4th spot. Storm, Panthers, and Eels probably that top 3 spot in my personal opinion. Reed Nichols says, go the Warriors, go. Lager Ballsack says, honestly, the Roosters are going to crunch the Warriors. I agree. Chaz says, do you think the AFL will have an international round where they play? This is not AFL. Jesse Bullock says, Tedesco missed Origin in my opinion, but I like Teddy. He's just not playing too well. I disagree. I think Tedesco's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's just not being a try-scoring machine like people expect of him. That's about it, really. X-Ray says, Roosters by 6 or more. Radley try. Knights win. Ponga try. If this comes good, $50 Runo donation and membership. Oh, dear me. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Lagan Ballsack says, don't question. Oh, no, what's happened? What is that name? Oh, yeah, don't question that name. Sixers fans says, Blaze probably hoping for a Titans-Eels finals game to get into Moses again. Yeah, we'd need to be at home, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're going to get a home game over the Eels. We'd need to come 5th or 6th, and they'd have to come 7th or 8th, and I don't see that happening. Unless we come 1st, and they come 4th. Now we're talking. We just need to beat the Panthers both times and the Storm both times we play them. Easy days, eh? Easy days. Sasha Kelson says, I don't see us winning, but I'll just be happy if we have a good performance and make it close. Yeah, I agree. Something smells nice. Oh, man. One of my roommates, he's getting pizza today. I think we're going to get pizza later on. Rara says, come on to Warriors. X-Factor says, remember the old NRL chocolate eggs? I used to love those as a kid. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Apparently they are small now, yeah, Brody. Apparently they have gotten a lot smaller than what they used to be. They used to be massive. Jimmy Bill says, Teddy misses the Origin team on Barra for Queensland. It ain't happening. It's not happening. But you should Barra for Queensland anyway because we are the best team in Origin history. Dasmate says, both jerseys are looking the good. Sixers fan says, 4-point tries for away teams in the Gold Coast, courtesy of Blaze. What? Yeah, exactly right. 4-point tries for away teams on the Gold Coast, courtesy Blaze. If they're on my side, they score on that right wing, I'm going to slap them. Like, if they score on that right wing, I'm going to slap them. I'm actually going to be bringing in a thing to the vlogs where I am going to have it with myself and Dan of annoying the kicker. Because that was really good at what we did. I absolutely annihilated Mitchell Moses there. And that was the second time. The first time was actually better. I didn't film the first one. The second one, what you guys saw, was actually the weaker one. The first one was actually better where he hit the post. Raras' Titans going to be out of the 8? No, they won't be. Six fans says 4 point. That's right. Chaz says, or Titans 5th, Para 8th. Yeah, Para, come on, 8th, Chaz. But the Warriors are coming out in the field here, guys. Come on, let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's subscribe if you are new around here. Boom, boom, bing, boom, boom. Let's get it. Let's get to the 100 likes today. Rara says, one of my mates got one and sent me a photo. They look pretty big. They are big, but they're not as big as they used to be. They're not as big as they used to be. XL says, the Warriors. Lager Ballsack says, do you think Sean Johnson will make an impact for the Warriors like he did before he came to Cronulla? Yeah, well, he won in the game last week, mate. You won in the game last week, man. He gave him a good field goal that slapped it down. Ernst Blessy says, Mitch, call me back. Mitch, he didn't call me back, unfortunately, the old Mitch Moses. He didn't call me back. Jade also says the teams between 1 to 7 is locked up. 8 spot is the... no, wrong. No. The only team locked up right now is top 5. Only teams locked up... Oh, top 6. Top 6. 7 downwards is not locked up. 7 downwards. The only teams locked up for a top 8 spot, in my opinion... Actually, no, I wouldn't even guarantee you lock up the Sharks, but I still would say the Sharks will definitely be a top 5 team. But I wouldn't lock it up. I could definitely see them still faltering. But I would say right now, Storm, Panthers, Eels, Sharks, Manly, and the Storm, Panthers, Eels, Sharks, Roosters, and Manly are the only 6 teams that I'm willing to guarantee a top 8 right now. But in the same sense, I could also see the Sharks and Manly faltering. Maybe more so Sharks than Manly. But the Rabbitohs are not guaranteed. I know you're referring to the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs are not guaranteed. Rabbitohs aren't guaranteed shit. The Rabbitohs aren't guaranteed shit right now. So I'd say Rabbitohs, Titans, Warriors, all in a very similar position that are fighting for that 7 and 8 spot, in my opinion, right now. 6 fans, what about Titans 6, Sharks 7th? I don't want that because then that means that either my team gets knocked out or my mum's team gets knocked out. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. Doesn't Barton says, sup, brother? Let's go to Warriors upset City. Let's go. Here we go. But the game is on and the Warriors are starting off the ball here. I don't think we're going to be seeing the upset, but I would love to see the upset. The retro jerseys are awesome, Quinton. The retro jerseys are awesome. I think the Warriors won. Warriors always have a really good jersey, man. So the game is underway, by the way, guys. But second tag, I'll leave the Warriors. They're 20 minutes out from their own line. The Warriors jersey looks solid, like really, really good. Lager Ballsack says you need to interview Mitch Moses in the sheds. I was going to interview Reed Marnie, but he said no. I know. And he pretended like he had to get on the bus, like there was still 20 minutes before the bus goes. I don't know how it goes, but in the same sense, Reed's young. He'll learn. Logan Smith says, hello again from the Cubbies game. Logan, up at the Cubbies. We didn't win, but, you know, we'll see how we go. League Zone says, I'd take Walker over Johnson. Not career-wise, he wouldn't. So, Warriors now, Sean Johnson puts that ball up in the air. Sean Johnson is one of the most electric. I'm disappointed in the crowd today. I am. I'm disappointed in the crowd. Beautiful day. Easter Sunday. Get out of the SCG. Support your goddamn team. I'm disappointed in the crowd today. I am disappointed. Jordan McCoy said I was in your first episode, bro. Are you in my first episode of what? What first episode? Taylor says, who is the most likely team to beat Penrith this year? Storm, Eels. I'd say Eels. I'd say Eels are the best chance because their game style is so polar different. Actually, no. I think the Eels are a lot more similar to the Penrith this year than they were last year. I thought the Eels were more of a grinding team last year. This year, they're more of an affluent attacking team, which might actually hamper the Eels. It might be in the benefit of the Panthers. So, I don't know. I actually think maybe the Storm instead, because they're more of a grinding team. The Eels are not the same team they were last year, the way they've been playing. So, fifth tackle leave the Roosters. That 35 minutes out from the line, they're going to go out to the right-hand side. He gives up to Luke Keary, and Keary puts that ball up in the air. Warriors got the ball there through Edward Cosey, and he'll get slapped. Oh, he'll get crunched 5 minutes out. Number 1, new cover, the Chiefs-Bills game. Okay, well, that wasn't ever my first game. That was like, I've been doing videos for a long time, but you were there for that game. Appreciate you, dude. But Jordan, if you want to be a part of the... We have a BKRsport USA channel now, where we stream American sports. So, Dasmay or one of the moderators are going to drop the link right now for BKRsport USA. Go and subscribe to that one, because that's where we do the American sports for you guys. NFL later on in the year. Obviously, the baseball we did today, and the basketball we'll be doing tomorrow as well. So, yeah, BKRsport USA is where you want to be, Jordan McCoy. So, fifth tackle here for the Warriors. They're going to be 35 minutes out here from their own line. Tigers fans, Roosters don't have fans that go to the game. Well, fair enough. Yeah, Dasmate just dropped the link just there. But doesn't just drop the link just there. So Jordan, go and click on that link and subscribe to BKRsport USA. So James Tedesco now, he's going to bring this ball back out to about the 33. That's a great run. 35, great run there by Ted. He's still going. Get around the big man. Get around the big man. And the Roosters now bring this ball through Joseph Suwali to about the 45. League Zone says, blocker makes my ears bleed. That's why you listen to BKRsport. I may make your ears bleed, but at least it's a good bleed. At least it's a good bleed. And that's going to be an injury here for the Warriors. Third tackle. They're inside the attacking half. And I don't know who's in the bit of bother here. Oh, it's Sean J. Shawnee J. You don't want that, Warriors fans. Classic Racing says Sean Johnson injured. X Factor says haven't seen a team use a strong kicking game to May's corner. A tall winger would have a massive advantage on him. You wait till Xavier Coates goes up against him. Xavier Coates against Taylor May is going to be brutal for Taylor May. Xavier Coates will slaughter him. Bogdan says, I am going to watch Dragons vs Knights at Win Stadium. Good stuff, Bogdan. I'll be streaming that game right after this. So third tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to bring this ball to about the 33 here. Fourth tackle. Hopefully Shawnee J is okay here. But I don't know where. I haven't seen him just yet. And the Roosters now, they're 23 minutes out even the line. So fifth tackle now for the Chookies. Right-hand side, they get off to Keary. Keary on the inside. It's going to be played out. The Warriors are away. Warriors are away. No, they get the ball, but they'll take him down at the 25? Yeah, 25. 25. 69 says, hey man, what does we go with the American Football League? Is it a new league? What? What American Football League are you talking about? What are you talking about? Chad says, what place are Manly going to finish? I'd say around the 6 marker. 6-7 marker. I'd probably more so say 6. 6 fans, the SCG is a bad stadium for NRL. Maybe that's why less fans. There'll be many more fans at the new stadium. Disagree. It's in the exact same area. And also, go and support your team regardless of the stadium. Like, that's not an excuse. I know you're a Roosters fan, so you want to make an excuse for it, but there's no excuse here. For this kind of crowd, Easter Sunday, good day there, ridiculous. There's no excuse for this. It's literally 100 metres from the other stadium. So there's nothing to do with the distance. It's literally in the eastern part of Sydney. It's easy to get to through the tram line. And I'm pretty certain you get free tickets. So, no, there's no excuse here. Justin Button says, can't stand Roach. He shits on the Warriors all the time, but when we win games, he talks like he backed them to win. Same with the Titans. I never forgive him for the day that he said, Titans are up by 30 here, but I really want Manly to come back and win this game because it'd be very funny to see the Gold Coast lose. Like, eat a dick, you loser. You are the worst commentator on the planet, you piece of shit. Like, what are you talking about? It'd be really funny to see them lose. You muppet. I can say that because I'm on my own channel. You're on Channel 9 Fox Sports, dude. You're on Fox Sports. They're not Channel 9, he's on Fox Sports. So you can't say that shit. So Warriors here. No, sorry, that's going to be a knock-on against the... Knock-on by the Roosters. Knock-on by the Roosters. Like, you can't say that on Fox. You can't say it'll be very funny to see them lose. You are an official commentator. I can say it. Ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha-ha, Broncos. Ha-ha-ha. I can say it because I'm on my own channel here. But on the official commentary... That's bullshit that you say shit like that. And that's why no one likes Blocker Roach, because he's an idiot. Jade also said it's probably the same issue with Seabass. Seabass is far from the actual city, so people don't want to get out of there. But now we're a decent team. People start making the trip more often. Yeah, but the Roosters have always been a decent team. And the Roosters are a decent team now, so what is the comparison? Ben Dan says the USFL is interesting. Lucas says the USFL it failed last time, but maybe it will work. I have no idea what it is. Hopefully it does well. I have no idea. So that's going to be kicked down here to about 5 metres out. They bring it out through James Tedesco now. 6 minutes gone here, and Tedesco has started off pretty well here with the ball. Collect Racing says Titans have become one of my favourite teams because you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Well, it's a fun team, and you'll have fun in the next couple of years as we learn and grow from what we're doing as a young core. Dasman says, you know it was funny when the Raiders came back to beat Balmain in the 1989 Grand Final. Take that one, Blocker Smooch. You muppet. So forward tackle now for the Roosters, Jarrah Warrior-Hargraves. He's going to bring this ball out to about the 40, and this is actually forward tackle now, in fact. This is forward tackle now. And Speedy says, what stadium is the easiest to access in your opinion, Blaze? Easiest to access would be... probably Campbelltown. Probably Campbelltown. It's out west in Sydney, but in the same sense, it's probably Campbelltown. It's like a literally 2-minute walk from the stadium. And Reece Walsh will get crunched there, 15 metres out from his own line. I'd probably say Campbelltown. No, Asma. Oh, Belmore's not actually. No, you'd have to get on a different line. No, you got to swap lines and stuff with Belmore. No. But Campbelltown, I'd probably say. ANZ, you've usually got to swap lines too, Sixers fan. Penalty to the Warriors here for an offside against the Roosters. ANZ, usually you have to swap lines, so no. I would say Campbelltown, because usually it's just one line straight out there. I have been to Winter Stadium before, Bogdan, but it's also in the middle of Whoop Whoop and Wollongong. It's also a good trek from the from the station. So Newcastle and Wollongong are very similar in the sense that it's very easy to get there, but you've got to walk a bit from the station. Wolfie says, Big Ass, sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. You should be damn well sorry. You should be super duper sorry. Rochelle Mitchell says, Warriors going to win this one. Would love to see it. I don't believe so, but I would love to see it. I think the Warriors could score first, but I think the Roosters are going to go away with this one, unfortunately, for you guys. So Warriors here, right-hand side, here they go. Chance here. It's going to be, what's it, Zelezniak? Zelezniak will take it down 25 metres out from the line. Here come the Warriors. First tackle now, guys. 32 minutes to go here the first half. When there's a break and play, I'm going to take this jumper off. I was wearing this jumper since the morning with the Cubs game. It's kind of hot now. So, I should turn the fan on too, actually. That's another reason. So, second tackle now for the Warriors. They're 20 metres out, left-hand side. They're going to give it off to Curran, and Curran will get taken down 15 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Pro survival players, the Roosters are going to win 24-20. Well, there you go, left-hand side. Reece Walsh. The Warriors get taken down 4 metres out inside the 10. 6 again here for the Warriors. They're 3 metres out right now inside the 10 for the Warriors. Right-hand side, Wade Egan. Egan now to Harris Avita. Harris Avita gets up to Adam Fanua Blake. And Fanua Blake is going to keep running around here, and he'll get taken. He's still going, Fanua Blake. He's still going. He's still going. He's still going. He's going to score a try. Oh, good last-ditch try-saving tackle. That's a penalty. Sin bin. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It has to be 10 minutes here, penalty. It has to be a sin bin here. No, this has to be a sin bin here for the Roosters. This has to be a sin bin for the Roosters. This has to be a sin bin in the Roosters. There's no way they're not giving a sin bin here to the Roosters. James Tedesco should be in the bin here. There's no way you haven't called this as a sin bin. That is a guaranteed sin bin there for the Roosters. They have not called James Tedesco in the bin. He has clearly held down onto him long enough. He's tripped him up deliberately. That is a blatant sin bin that has not been called. That is a blatant sin bin. And Blocker Roach actually is agreeable for one time in his entire commentary life. That is a robbery of a sin bin there. The Warriors are going to take the 2 here. They'll go up 2-0. But that is disgusting how that is not a sin bin. You can't get any more obvious for a 10 in the bin than that. That makes absolutely no sense how the referee has not called that as a 10 in the bin. There's absolutely no way on any planet you could argue that is not 10 in the bin there. So, 30 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'm going to watch Reece Walsh get this try, and then I'm going to chuck on a different shirt, actually. You can still hear me. I'm just going to put this on here. I can't hear the game right now. I'm going to watch this, and then I'm going to go put a different shirt on. Hold on. So, 30 minutes to go here, guys. Like I said, thumbs up and subscribe. I'm literally going to be still talking to you guys, even though I'm standing up right now. So Reece Walsh should get this though. He's literally right in front. He's not literally right in front, but he's basically right in front here. You're just talking to a stadium right now, guys. You are just talking to a stadium. Six fans, Warriors should be taking a tap. No, disagree. And that will be a 2 there for the Warriors. So 2-0 to the Warriors, guys. Reece Walsh will slap that bad boy down. I'm going to put a singlet on because it is hot here right now. I don't even know why I put that on just then because... it was cold this morning, guys. I'm dying trying to get this off right now. Dying. Jeez, it was so hot in that. Alright, give me 2 seconds here, guys. Reece Walsh has kicked the penalty, so it is a 2-point game. 2-0 to the Warriors, New Zealand. A little bit of a sneaky start here. Alright, now we're ready to rock and roll. You think I'm not ready to rock and roll now, baby? Of course I'm ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Now we're talking. Get the guns out. Let's get the guns out. Guns out for the boys. No, not wearing that one. I'm putting the other one on so that I can hear the game. Alright, so 29 minutes to go here. The first half, guys. Warriors up 2-0. Let me just make sure everything's kind of okay here. Oh, that's gone all over the shop. Hello. Now we're back. Is that... What? Oh, jeez. So we'll get there someday. One day this will work again. One day this will not look like a Muppetry. And there we go. Bing bong. We're back. So 29 minutes to go here of the first half. It's 2-0 to the Warriors. Left-hand side, they're going to go now. And Harris nearly breaks away. And it's going to be a knock on there against the Warriors. So the Roosters now, after that... Oh, jeez. Harris that's not great there, man. You can't be giving away that knock on in that situation. Lucas says, in what world is that not 10? Absolutely. Bogdan says, did Titans change their logo? Yep, last year. Quinton says, if Adam passes the ball, we score. Yeah, but he's a front row forward, man. You can't be expecting the front row to score to pass the ball there. Wobby says, BK, can you put your Titans jersey on for us fans? No, because this is not the Titans game. And I also don't like wearing jerseys. I'm not a big fan of wearing jerseys in general. All right, so 27 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. 27 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The Roosters are going to get a really good opportunity here. Thank you very much to Bizzle for subscribing. What a man. That's going to be a knock on to the Roosters off the scrum. A knock on to the Roosters off the scrum. Oh, no. Oh, no. Knock on off the scrum for the Chookies. I know why the alert box isn't working for me now sound-wise. Hold on a second now. Oh, no, disable performance modes. Oh, no, what's going on here? Oh, we're back, darn. Alert box. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to sort something out here in regards to the alert box so I can hear the sound when you guys, subscribe or donate. Alert box, monitor and output. No, it's not. Don't worry about that. Mute monitor only, mute output. I don't know, Mother Bishes. I don't know. All right, so it's going to be a Warriors ball now. How do you knock that ball off the scrum? Bronx Nation says, hello, mate. Aiden Passiani says, are the Warriors and the Roosters wearing their heritage jerseys? They are wearing sweet, sick jerseys. That's what I'll say. For Shizzle Bizzle. The left-hand side now of the Warriors, they'll be taking that. That's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. No high tackle against the Roosters. Big call. Ballsy call, Mr. Referee. Big ballsy call, Mr. Referee. 4 tackle now. It's now 5th. 15 minutes out from the line. It would be 20 years since they were in the grand final. It is 20 years since they were in the grand final, these two. So 5th tackle now, right-hand side. They give it off to Fanor Blake. Fanor Blake here to Sean J. Sean Johnson, too hard. Leave it on the Roosters. Leave it. And that will go dead. So it'll be a 7 tackle set here. No. Huh? The Roosters did not touch this. Nah, I'd challenge this. The Roosters didn't touch this. The Roosters didn't touch this, did they? Did the Roosters touch this? It's going to be a line drop out here. I don't think there's a touch there from the Roosters. I thought they come off the Warriors. I don't think that's a knock. That's off there from the Roosters. But they're getting some advantageous calls today, the Roosters, anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That kind of evens it out there. But in the same sense, I don't think that came off the Roosters just then. So Warriors get the ball here at the halfway point. Yanni says we didn't touch that, did we? I don't think so. But with that being said, you guys have had some raucously bad calls again in favour of you today, the Roosters. You've had some really bad calls in favour of you, so you can't really complain too much about that one. Second tackle here for, wow, Adam Fanor Blake is having a machine of a game so far in the first 15 minutes here. So Warriors here, left-hand side, Wade Egan gives it off. Harris Avita gets it outside. Jazzy, try time for the Warriors! Try time for the Warriors. There we go. They're in. The Warriors. I did tell you guys. Warriors score first. Did say Warriors score first. I still think the Roosters win this game, but the Warriors do score first here. It is 6-0 with a kick to come. And Edward Cosey with the bang. Andrew Poulet. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, bro, but I try my best. But he said, I just subscribed. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Quinn says, Noah says, who are you tipping on the Knights and Dragons? You would know if you're a $5 member. It's only $5. The membership link is in the pinned comment. It supports this channel, gets me to do bigger and better content. And obviously I do my tips over there. But the Warriors are up 6-0 here. Oya says, up at the Dragons. The Kintos in Greece. Get around him all the way in Greece right now. He's always watching over there in Greece. Bronco says, yes, come on, Warriors. Jasmine says, true, right time. Justin Tukowski says, he's not happy. He's not happy, the old Justin Tukowski. Sixers fans said, this is the part where we blame the rest of this try. Well, we can't really, because also the Roosters have had some really beneficial calls in this game. Big fella, can't be doing it. Sammy Sue says, booyah. Nice one, Warriors. Looks like a shit-house crowd. It is a shit-house crowd, 6 knots. Very disappointing from Roosters fans. X-Factor says, Roosters not looking like themselves. Well played, Warriors, so far. Yep, absolutely. Have the Roosters won at the SCG so far this year? Because the first game was against the Knights at the SCG. The first game was against the Knights at the SCG. And Split says, great turnout. Are you shitting me? It's a terrible turnout at the SCG. So the first game was at the SCG, and they lost the Knights 26. The second game was, they beat Manly 26-12 at the SCG. Then they played at a core, lost to the Rabbits. Then they played at North Queensland, 128-4. Then they played Suncorp, 124-20. And now they're at SCG. So Lucas says, we should have got a high tackle pen and Teddy should be in the bin, so don't complain, mate. Well, you can complain, but you just got to understand that both teams have had bad calls now. Get my wife's and Matty Mouse. What's the crowd? Probably about 3.5 people, and they're all Warriors fans. Sixers fans, we won against Manly at SCG round 2. Desmond says, I hate when Roosters fans blame the refs the most out of anyone. I would say they are probably the ones who complain the most, yeah. Oh, them and Broncos fans. But Broncos fans have a bit more. That's a good kick, so it's going to be 8-0 here. Broncos fans have a bit more to complain about because they are obviously not good compared. But the Warriors, 8-0 up here, bad boys. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Kosi come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. 6-0 says, shit house crowd because the stadium is not good to watch footy at. Doesn't matter, get out to support your team. I don't care where my team's playing, I'll get there. Twicken says, I guess Roosters fans are too good for footy on Easter. Get my wife's name out, you know, it's only 3K. Wow, that's horrible. No. Sarcasm, bro, sarcasm. There's definitely probably still about 10, 11 maybe. X Factor says, I said 3.5 people. Roosters can't complain ever after that grand final win of the Raiders. Wrong. Roosters were the better team, but they got a beneficial call. Roosters were the better team, Roosters got the beneficial call. But the Roosters were the better team, Warriors not the ball on. Warriors not the ball on here, guys. Roosters were the better team in the 2019 grand final, but they did receive a very beneficial call, which ended up winning the game. But the Raiders still gave, I'm making my mouth wide here so people understand this, the Raiders gave up a 90-meter try. That's still on them. That is, you cannot just simply blame the referee for giving up a 90-meter try. Yes, it robbed the Raiders of an opportunity, and it was a bad call, absolutely, but it is not just the referee's fault. So Roosters here, 25 metres out, left-hand side, to Tupanua. Get taken down here, 15 metres out from the line. Here we go. Here come the Chooksters. Here they come. No, it's Jaden Campbell or Reece Walsh. I back in Jaden Campbell absolutely every day of the week. So second tackle here for the Warriors. They're 30 metres out. But if you want to talk about robberies, Roosters Manly 2013 grand final. Now Manly got robbed in that game. Third tackle here for the Chookies. They're 3 metres out from the line. Third tackle. The NRL actually came out and apologised for that game. Left-hand side now. Chance here for the Chooks. No, the ball goes to grass. Warriors might pick this up. And they're going to get the ball. He's lost the ball. I think he lost that ball. Oh, I think that's a knock on there against the Warriors. I'd challenge this. I think this is a knock on against the Warriors here. Oh, they're saying tackle without the ball. This is a terrible pass there from, I think, Radley. He was tackled without the ball, so it's a penalty regardless, yeah. Six fan says, bro, it wasn't even a 6 again. If you look back at the replay, the ref, mate, no, Sixers fan, no, shut up, no. I'm going to tell you shut up right now. If you're going to say that the referee doing this doesn't impact the play, and then he stops doing this, bro, that is absolutely the incorrect call, bro. You are, honestly, that is a brain aneurysm of a moment. As a Roosters fan, I would just shush right now. I'm defending your team, but if you're going to try and say that the referee doing this doesn't impact that play, then you are really stupid. Really stupid. I'm sorry, but the 2019 grand final, if you're going to try and tell me that this doesn't impact the play, you are a moron, bro. You're a moron. But I am defending your team, saying the Roosters were the better team in that game. But please don't ever say that comment again to anyone ever. Ever. Not here, not there, not your mum, not your grandma, not your kid, no one. Not even your dog. I don't even want you to tell your dog that. So Warriors here on the left-hand side, 30 metres out. I actually can't believe I've just seen someone try and tell me that Raiders, that 6 again with the Raiders getting this, and then he stopped it and then said, oh, and then you're going to try and tell, like, come on, brother. Come on, bro. That's going to give me an aneurysm listening to that comment. I was literally just defending your team too. Third tackle here for the Warriors, left-hand side, they're going to go, and Curran get knocked down here, 25 metres out. I can't believe that's the first time I've ever seen that comment. That's the first time I have literally ever seen that comment. Wow. Fourth tackle now for the Warriors, right-hand side, 25 metres out. Here's a chance here, knock on for the Warriors. And offside. And offside should be. It's not going to be called offside, but 20 minutes to go, you guys. First half, thumbs up, subscribe. Warriors doing well here, they're up 8-0. And I can't believe someone just defended that 6 again call. I can't believe it. Daz says 2012 and 2014 grand finals robbery. No, it wasn't. You're a muppet. Jade also says, I know you are a big fan of the young halves idea at the Titans, but should we sign CHT and he's young and we can put Primo back at fullback? No, because Jaden Campbell is not playing right now. Jaden Campbell will come back in the team. He'll be good. He is a big part of our attack. Bronx Nathan says, if it wasn't for your notification, I would have forgot about this game, so thank you. Appreciate you, dude. We're here every single day, streaming every single game, unless I'm at the games. I was meant to be at Titans Manly yesterday, but obviously I stayed here because I've been sick, but I'm getting a lot better now. I might be able to go to the Cowboys-Titans game in North Queensland. I might be able to go to the Cowboys-Titans in North Queensland. We'll see how we go. But Josh Curran is injured here, guys. Josh Curran is injured. He's coming off with an ankle injury here. He's not looking good. Bunty, our forward, the big bunt. He's coming on the field right now. So Josh Curran, he's grabbing at the front. It's not even his ankle. It's like the shin. He's grabbing a shin here. So Curran will go off and Bunty, a forward, will come on here for the Warriors. Snake Game says, I'm not saying Raiders score a try for that play. It did kill their chances for anything to happen when they needed it. No try, field goal. No to the try. It's the field goal option for Jack Whiten. Claire Gray Single says, when Jaden Campbell gets back, where does Jermaine Sarko go? Jermaine Sarko probably goes to the 14 or he gets dropped. But that's going to be a penalty here to the Roosters. They're going to get inside the attacking half now. Blake Hart says, Curran in my fantasy, damn. Yeah, he's not looking good to come back in this game, man. Noah says, Jaden Campbell should be picked for Origin, in my opinion. No way. Thank you very much to Chief for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. I know Jaden. Good dude, but no. Love Jaden. Very young player coming through the system, but no. Way too young. No. And Jaden is also a Queenslander, which would mean that he would have to go past Callum Ponga. He'd have to go past Brimdog. He'd have to go past Reece Walsh. Not happening, bro. Not happening. And not even close. It's not even close. But Jaden eventually may be able to, but long way to go. So third tackle here, he just needs to do a bit more beforehand. Third tackle with the Roosters, Tupanua gets taken down. It's going to be Warrior Hargraves gets his ball Hudson right inside there to Keary. And then Lindsay Collins gets taken down 10 metres out. Fourth tackle now. Drew Hutchison's going to go to the right-hand side of Sam Walker. Walker's got Keary underneath. And, bro, pass the ball there, bro. Oh, it would have been instruction anyway. It would have been instruction, so he's lucky he didn't pass that ball, actually. And that's smart there by Sam Walker. So fifth tackle there for the Roosters. Hutchinson goes short side. Interesting. Tedesco kicks it through. Good kick. Warriors still might be able to get out here. Oh, obstruction. I would argue obstruction there. Oh, I would argue obstruction against the Warriors there, but they're not going to call it. I'm pretty certain that was an obstruction from the Warriors, but they're going to call that as fine play. Second tackle now for the Warriors at the 15. X-Factor says, hopefully not a long-term injury for Curran. Warriors are still missing Tohu Harris, but he's been holding Warriors together with his 80-minute efforts, absolutely. Ryan Zucker says, that's a penalty. Absolutely. That absolutely should have been a penalty to the Roosters there. That absolutely should have been a penalty to the Roosters. The referees had a shocker today for both teams. So it's going to be fifth tackle now for the Warriors. They're 35 metres out from their own line. Oh, another injury for the Warriors here. Oh, Josh Curran looks like he might be okay here. Josh Curran looks like he might be okay. He's just on the bike right now, but apparently he looks like he's in a bit of pain. Panthers 2003 says Jaden has got at least 3 or 4 years until he's ready for Queensland. Absolutely. He's got a lot of competition. No, there's nothing wrong with that tackle. There's nothing wrong with this tackle. No, I don't know why there's booing. There's nothing wrong with this tackle. It's around the chest. Oh, no, actually it does land on his head. No, he does hit him across the chops there, and it does hit the nose. It's going to be a penalty to the Warriors here. Quinton says good screen from Walsh. Yeah, wow. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Warriors, and it's the right call here, but the Roosters should have received a penalty before, so the Warriors can't be complaining about the referee being against them now because the referee has evened the game up with some bad calls. But it will be a penalty here to the Warriors. That is the right call, though. DMS says he'll be all right. Get in there, Yasuki Curran. Well, Curran, he looked like he really did his shit in bad there. So X-Factor says Roosters are struggling to get into this game. Well, they should have been in this game with a penalty, but the Roosters didn't get the penalty they should have got. The Roosters would have had a penalty literally on the try line, but instead the referee didn't give that, and it was a huge issue. But the Roosters still haven't been great at all in this game anyway. 69 says best name in NRL Sexton. Mate, Sexton's the sexiest Sexton that ever did Sexton. Connor Sexton, he's not even in the playoffs right now. Johnny Sexton, Ireland never even won a World Cup. Toby Sexton, mate, they were in the finals last year. See, now we're talking. Alex Sexton, Gold Coast Suns have never even been in the finals. The best Sexton on the planet is clearly Toby Sexton. Clearly. Don't talk about stats with Johnny Sexton, but clearly it's Toby. Forward tackle now. X-Factor says Roosters, that's right. Snakey Game says Roosters good against good teams and poor against average teams. I would agree. Warriors! Oh, everyone missed that. Oh, maybe in touch with the Roosters. I thought everyone missed that again. I think everyone missed that again. Thank you very much to Mega Gene 22 for subscribing. Appreciate you. Does the Roosters actually touch this? I don't think anyone actually touches this from the Chooks. The bunker can actually overturn this if they want to. I didn't actually think anyone touched that, just them and the Roosters. Justin Takowski says so much for the Roosters covering 15. I'm screwed. Yeah, they're going to call the right call here. They're going to change it. It's going to be Roosters ball here, 20 minutes out. It's the right call. The Roosters didn't even touch this. I don't know why they didn't try and challenge it. Lucas says AFB's having a blinder. He is. Yeah, he's killing it. He is killing it. But also, Justin, relax, bro. We are literally still 55 minutes to go here in the game. I know it's 8-0, but I've seen plenty of games change dramatically, bro. So just calm it down, my guy. There's plenty of time for this game to change around. First tackle of the Roosters, 35 metres out from the line. First tackle, Drew Hutchison's going to go to the left-hand side. Lindsay Collins, and that's got to be offside there. Close. Close. Ryan Zargos, I like this Warriors jersey, but I don't think it goes well with the white shorts. I disagree. I think it looks really good. Maybe not the blue, green, red, yellow, white short. Yeah, 6 again with the Roosters. Yeah, you might be right, actually. It looks good from a distance, but the blue, it just puts it off. I think the blue puts it off here. If you kept it like black for this one, I like the blue, green, red, yellow kind of mix when it's the normal jerseys, but these ones, not a big fan of the pants in comparison. I agree. Quinton says AFB making up for that horrendous mistake last week. Wow, yeah, that was a bad mistake. He still had a good game, AFB, last week, didn't he? Unless I'm mistaken. Ryan Lane says, remember last week, Justin, we were down against Bronx away from home? Yeah, but you guys were shocking in that game. The Broncos are worse than the Warriors. Oh my God, that was a horrid pass from the Roosters. They do look poor this year. They do. Jimmy Bill says 3/4 of the game left and people are already calling it. I know, but this is the thing. Like people, that's why people come to this channel. That's why people listen to commentaries that aren't necessarily Fox Sports, because I'm going to tell you this game is nowhere close to being over. Not even close. The Roosters could still win this game 50-8. They're not going to. They're not going to win 50-8, but the possibility is still there. And if the possibility is still there, then that means that you shouldn't be writing anyone off just yet. Third tackle here. Sachin Kellen says it's better than the Warriors wearing their blue shorts with the black jersey. I don't even know. D-Man says Abdullah is the biggest player in NRL. Cool, bro. It's a dead joke if it's a joke. So fourth tackle now, right-hand side of the Warriors, and they're going to get taken down here at the 30. Good defense there from the Roosters. Kevin Aguama. Tosviti. Eo. So Warriors here, right-hand side. They're going to kick this one down, and that might be a 7-tackle set here. It bounces. Yep, that's going to be a 7-tackle set. Yep. And it's says, who's the best commentator in your opinion, Blaze? I reckon BKRsport is. So 13.5 minutes to go in the first half. 8-0 to the Warriors. And the Roosters get that next 7-tackle set again here. Warriors just keep giving opportunities here for the Chooksters to try and force their way into this game. If the Warriors can stay at 8-0 at half time, they'd be loving that. Quinton says, everyone's saying Roosters have won this game already. Clearly, they've never watched a Warriors game. Quinton, what are you talking about? Not a single person in this stream has said the Roosters have won the game. Roosters have won this game already. Clearly have now. Oh, wait. You've mistaked your own comment there. So you've unfortunately said Roosters when you meant the Warriors. So I agree with what Quinton's saying here. Everyone's saying Warriors have won this game already. Clearly have never watched a Warriors game. Is what Quinton meant to say, but he said everyone's saying Roosters. He made a mistake. But I understand what he's saying. Ryan Lander says Roosters need to try before half time. No, they don't. They would ideally like a try, but they don't need it at all. Left-hand side here, James Tedesco. Chancey Nguama. Nguama should have passed that ball out to Daniel Tupou there. Fifth tackle now. So Roosters now, right-hand side. Sam Walker puts that ball up in the air. Good kick, actually. It's a good kick there. Suwali! It's a knock-on there for the Warriors. Knock-on for the Warriors. Roosters get a volley 10 minutes out. What is Kosi doing this as if like he didn't touch that ball? Like, brother. Like, brother. What you mean you didn't touch that ball, bro? Like, get my wife to make mouses. When is Fox Sport going to sign you up? Probably not, man. The reason being is I'm pretty controversial. I'm pretty full on. I'm not crazy controversial, but I will give you my opinion, and you're not allowed to give your opinion on Fox, and that's why I get annoyed at Blocker Roach for giving his opinion in regards to, it'd be funny if the Titans lost this game. Dickhead. 69 says Chooks will go in half time and Rubber will tear them. Okay. Ice Out says Warriors are playing all right this season. They're playing all right, but this is their biggest test. Roosters, Daniel Tupou! Dupo, Daniel Dupo. Try time for the Choksters. 8-4 here to the Warriors with the kick to come to the Roosters. Moe says, how close are the Roosters to their try line? They are about 0 metres away. And when I say 0 metres away, I mean they've scored a try. That was a good catch and pass. Let's put it that way. All right. So it's going to be Roosters with the try time there. Ryan Lane says, try time, let's go. Don't count us out. No one was counting anybody out, besides people who don't know what they're talking about. I still wouldn't even be surprised if the Roosters win this 13+. See? I don't make sense, and a lot of the chat doesn't make sense if you think this game's over. So, games, do you reckon Teddy goes fullback this year still, or we'll still have someone else this far? Sorry, guys, I have this reaction to people who don't understand Tedesco's not losing his spot in New South Wales fullback, and he is not losing the Roosters fullback spot ever. Not ever is Tedesco losing that fullback spot. He has not been bad. He's just not been the guy that you necessarily want him to be with 5 tries a game. Anybody says Dallin Bates says you aren't crazy controversial players, but you are definitely out of control. I'm out of control, mate. See, I do what I want whenever I want. See. I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy. D-Man says, Chia! What was that? Why are you saying Chia? That was a lit celebration from the commentator. Sorry, don't know your name. Well, considering that you are on the channel, you see how it says down there BKRsport? That would be what you can call me, BKR. But you can also, if you don't know my name, then you should subscribe, because people here do know my name, because they like my content. So you should hit that subscribe button. It is free. Let's get to 16,200 subscribers today. We will do it. And let's go hit that thumbs up button too, because we've got 10 minutes to go, you guys. It's free to subscribe. You may as well, baby. You may as well. But for the sideline here with the Roosters and Sammy Walker will. Slap. That is an 8-6 ball game here. And everyone complained about Sam Walker pre-game with his kicking. How we doing, big boy? Oh, no. Gee whiz, man. You got to hold on. You just got to relax in regards to saying Sammy Walker can't kick, because he just slapped that one from the sideline. Moe says, who are you going for? I don't really care who wins, man. I'm a Titans fan. But I would love to see the Warriors go up for the upset, but I think the Roosters win in a big one. Yeah. I think the Roosters still win this one in a decent one too. I think the Warriors have done well, but I think the Roosters will run over the top of them later on. Don Davis has just rocked up. Why happened to Curran? Did he get injured or just didn't change? No, he got injured, bro. Daniel Bill says Tedesco will be New South Wales fullback for the next 5 years minimum. Snake Games fair, which is asking. Fair, which is responding. So Tupou now will get the ball at the try line, bringing it out to Lindsay Collins. And Collins now, he'll get his ball out to the turn. 6 Knight says, looks like Sam has got his kicking boots on. League Zone says, Blaze, you also weren't a former player, so therefore you probably don't know what you're talking about. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I was not a former player, so I don't think I know what I'm talking about. It's just like, what are you talking about, man? I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know. So third tackle now for the Roosters. Right hand side. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a 6 again penalty. Something. Anything. That's got to be a 6 again or a penalty there. That's... Wow. Wow. That's not a 6 again or a penalty. You are joking, referee. Referee, you are shitting me. Noah says that looks like a good crowd behind you. Yeah, it's a good game here, mate. We've got a good crowd here. We've got a really good crowd here. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Unfortunately, the actual game that we are at here has a shit crowd, but this one, we have a very good crowd. See, we turn up here on BKRsport. We turn up. League Zone says, Blaze, you also weren't a former... That's right, I read that comment. It's true, too. Noah Uasa says that looks like a good crowd. I read that comment, too. Daniel Bates says, who have the Titans got next round? We've got the Cowboys in North Queensland. We're going to give him a slapping. We're going to give him a slapping, man. Whoop, whoop, woo. Slappity slap at North Queensland. D-Man says 2 tries, the Warriors second half. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. But I still think the Roosters probably win. Yanni Mother says there have been some shocking calls this game for both teams. Yeah, I agree. This ref is horrible. Yeah, he is. So 4th tackle now for the Warriors, right-hand side, and they'll get taken down here at the 40. 5th tackle now, 8 minutes 40 to go the first half. And Splitsy says, Blaze, this stream has more fans than the actual game. Yeah, I reckon there is more people here at the stream than there are at the actual game today. So 5th tackle here, knock on for the Warriors. Tedesco gets it anyway, but it'll be a knock on against the Warriors, regardless. Lucas says, a ref has to be trying to make up for shafting us at the start. Yeah, well, yeah, it's very 50-50 now. It's very 50-50, so no one can complain about the referee besides everybody. Today, Games and Plays, you should make a series where you look at takes from NRL Insta comments. It's the funniest shit. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, can someone, moderators, can you, buddy, message me on Discord, on the moderator chat to remind me to do that? That's a good comment, actually. Responding to Instagram, I don't know, social media takes that have no idea what they're talking about, and they're so infuriating. Out in the full there for the Roosters. Out in the Fulls. It will be 8-6 ball game here to the Warriors, 7 minutes 45 to go. Saturday girls, we just love knock-ons, don't we? You do love a good knock-on there, the Warriors, but so do the Roosters love kicking the ball out in the full. Give my wife's name out your mouth. Says Titans are going to slap the Cowboys like how Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Absolutely, man, absolutely. So Warriors with the ball here at the halfway point. Roosters kick that ball over the sideline. Quinn says, oh, Curran's back on the field. Okay, so Josh Curran back on the field here, guys, and he'll run this ball straight up at the guts. It'll be 45 metres out of the line. Don't debate, so I got to see Spurs-Brighton game yesterday. Blazers Spurs fans weren't very happy. Yeah, they wouldn't have been. Oh, actually, I didn't even see that. I was too busy watching Liverpool score, 3 goals quickly, and then we had to try and come back from 3-0 down to lose in the FA Cup semi-final. But whatever, man. We're going to win the league, which is more important than the FA Cup. So it's going to be left-hand side of the Warriors. Ewan Aiken, he'll get taken down to 20. He's still going. He gets the offload away to Reece Walsh. Walsh here needs to do a bit more, man. Needs to do a bit more. Thanks, Daz, mate. Thank you, Dazza. Dazza, the Colorado Rockies. Oh, the Roosters get the ball. Victor Radley gets the ball here. X-Factor says, come on, Radley, some hard running at the line in the second half. Well, he's got the ball now, but it's going to be Luke Keary. Gives it off to Joey Manu at the 40. For us, it's good evening, mate. I wouldn't necessarily say it's evening at 2:38 p.m. for us, but hello, Champione. Second tackle now for the Roosters. They're inside the attacking half now. Ryan Lane says, Blaze, we won't talk about the FA Cup semi-final. Thank you, Ryan. That's a great comment, that. Thank you very much. Jaden says, do you think that Newcastle's in-house shenanigans will affect tonight's game? What's the in-house shenanigans going on? Are you talking about the Ponga situation? Is that it? Or what else is happening? Anthony Milford, maybe. Roosters here. Taking down 30 out, 4th tackle. I've tipped the Dragons anyway, to be honest with you. I shouldn't have said that because that's for members only. But it is what it is. You guys would have made the tip already. So let's go now. Get taken down 20 metres out. Big tackle. Here we go. Right outside. Chances. Sammy Walker kicks it through. Nice kick. It's going to sit up beautifully. That's going to sit up beautifully. And the Warriors will get out of the in goal there. It's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. No, penalty to the Warriors. It's going to be offside here, I think, against the Roosters. DMS is Blaze. Oh, he's saying high tackle. No, you can't call high tackle. He's literally trying to dive out of the in goal here. No, you can't be penalising this, bro. You can't be penalising that. The Warriors are trying to dive out of the in goal. How is that a high tackle penalty? Like, how do you call that as a high tackle penalty? NRL, be smarter. Common sense, bro. The Warriors are diving out of the in goal. He's literally about a metre off the ground, like half a metre off the ground, and you're going to say that's a high tackle? Like, what are you meant to do? What are you meant to do there? What are you meant to do in that situation if you're the Roosters? Are you going to let him get back up? Jeez. That's just stupid. That's a stupid call there by a stupid individual. This referee has been shocking today. Like, and he's on report too. Like, eat a dick, dude. Like, eat a dick, Victor Radley's on report for that. It has nothing to do with me or my team. The ref has been shocking in today's game. Yanni Nevada says there has been some shocking calls this game. Wow. The first 2 calls were bad for the Warriors. Since then, the Warriors have actually gotten all the calls since then. But the first 2 calls were bad for the Warriors. And then since then, it's been all Buddy Warriors good calls. Quinton says, high tackle. Yes, Pen. No. No, it is a penalty and on report for Radley. And he might miss week, which is stupid. He should not be. Bro says, Milford will help the Knights. Okay. X-Factor says, hopefully the Rads comes out fired up second half after that. You're all hoping. 6 Knights, I'm sick of hearing of the Ponga stuff. Mid-season training should not happen. It hurts the game. Yeah, I don't think mid-season training should be happening. I think it should be a transfer window, trade window at the end of the season like we have in European football. But then again, in European football, we also have the January transfer window. Danny says, Radley could touch someone's lasers and get put on report. He does hit him high. But the only reason he hits him high is because he's half a metre off the ground, diving to get out of the in goal. Like, it's common sense. Like, it's common sense. So third tackle here for the Warriors. They're going to be 40 metres out from their own line. Noah, you asked, says, how did Cleary not get suspended on his tackle on Walters? No, I think that's fine. I think that if he does it again, he gets suspended, but I think it was fine for now. It was a bad tackle, though. Snake Games says, what happened with Ponga? I'm a bit out of the loop. Ponga might be gone to Redcliffe, but that's the only thing. Assumptions. He got caught meeting with the Dolphins. Thank you much to Rhodesian Rogers for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. So first tackle now for the Warriors. Kevin Aguama goes out to the right-hand side. High tackle there against the Warriors. Not going to call it, though. Noah says, didn't Milford go Rabbitohs? No. He did, but he's not there. He got a lot of stuff going on there. 6-9 says, absolutely terrible call. He stayed down as well to get the penalty. No, I think he actually was injured there. I think he still gets clocked across the chops. He still gets slapped, but that's a 6 again here for the Roosters, I think. No, I heard someone say 6 again, but it wasn't. It must have been someone in the crowd. He still got absolutely clocked, and he should feel upset to be clocked across the chops, but that's his fault for going down and diving out of the ingot. Jimmy Bill says, Snakey, you've been under a rock. He's been under a rock, yelled Snakey. That's what snakes do. Snakes do stay under rocks. Be careful. Be careful. You are Australian. You should know. But then again, there's a lot of Kiwis here. They may not know about the old snake under the rock. Brody says, no, Milford signed with the Knights yesterday. He did. It's always his fault. It is always his fault. It's his fault the Roosters are down right now. So third tackle now for the Warriors. They're 35 metres out in their own line here. Ewan Aiken gets tackled. Daniel Bay says, it's not black and white, but some players do need to be more controlled when they tackle, but that's rugby league, I guess. Absolutely. But that should be common sense right there, that is not on Victor Radley. That should not be a penalty against Victor Radley. So fifth tackle now for the Warriors. They're inside the attacking half, but still 45 metres out. First Gaming Farmer, thank you very much for subscribing. Sean Johnson's going to put that ball up in the air. Tupou, easy take here. He won't even pass it. No, he'll just pump off the tackle there. Blake Hart says, everyone complains the game has gone soft, but then also complain that Cleary doesn't get suspended. Yeah, absolutely. But that tackle was poor. He's literally put his leg behind the other player and then twisted it underneath. So I don't know about that Cleary reference. I disagree with you in regards to the Cleary reference, but in regards to a lot of other references that you could have used, then yeah, I agree with you. But not in regards to the Cleary one, because that is a dead set poor tackle. He's putting his leg underneath in between. So fifth tackle now here for the Warriors. They're 33 metres out, right-hand side. Luke Keary puts that ball up in the air. Pumps it down the middle here, and the ball's going to bounce poorly here for the Warriors. They will get it, though, through Edward Kosey. No, it's not Edward Kosey, sorry. Who's the number 4 here for the Warriors? It is Adam Pompey, Adam Pompey. Session Kelson says, normally Blocker Roaches ruins games with the commentary, but today it's the ref with his bullshit calls to both sides. Absolutely. It's a good game, though. It's a good game. A lot of mistakes, but a good game nonetheless. Third tackle here for the Warriors. They're 45 minutes out from their own line. I don't think it's been the most outrageously quality game. I think it's been, it's been a bit of poor quality in the game, but I still think that overall it's close and it's still fun enough to watch right now. Roosters arguing for an obstruction call there. I disagree. There's no one even close to be impacted there. So fifth tackle now, 40 minutes out. But then again, you want to go technical with the rules referees. You want to say that the player didn't have any impact. Well, then why? Oh, that's going to be a 7 tackle set. Oh, no, that's a beautiful kick there for the Warriors. It'll be 10 minutes out with the ball for the Roosters. That's the thing. Why are the refs not calling that as an obstruction? Because technically the player is running behind 3 of his own players there. So if you're calling that as not an obstruction, but when it's a try, it's an obstruction, that's inconsistency. That's inconsistency. You're calling that as an obstruction when it's a try. When it's not a try, it's not obstruction. Well, then how is that an obstruction then? There's no impact there and there's no impact there. So why is that one obstruction and that one not obstruction? Referee, hello. Hey, no. Hello, waggy. First tackle now for the Roosters. 39 seconds here to go in the first half. Warriors would be okay with it being 8-6, but I still think they wanted to be up by a bit more going into the second half here against the Chooks. Left-hand side, they know how to win games, man. The Roosters out to the left-hand side to Daniel Tupou. Tupou's going to keep going himself here, and he'll get the offload away. Tedesco now, he'll get taken down at the 30. Tasman says, Steve Roach, 185 premiership games, surely there's a grand final win in those. So right-hand side now for the Roosters. Good run here, and that's Nat Butcher. So fourth tackle now. Sorry, is it Fletcher Baker? No, I think it's Nat Butcher and Fletcher Baker passing the ball there. So the Roosters will not get to play the ball there. So half-time here, guys. Half-time. And it will be 8-6. 8-6 regarding the Warriors over the Chooksters here. Very dubious half in regards to refereeing decisions on both sides. Early part, first 5-10 minutes was all Warriors beneficial call. Against them, and then since then, the last 30 minutes has been beneficial calls to the Warriors. So no one can really complain here, but I think there's actually been more beneficial calls to the Warriors than the Roosters overall. But the first two were doozies too. So guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100. Subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget BKRsport USA. Let's try and get to 200 subscribers on BKRsport USA, where we do NBA, baseball, NFL, hockey, all over there, man. The lads, the moderators are going to drop the link right now. Six Knights says you can even run a decoy these days because they will call an obstruction. Jimmy Bill says Gus has the same argument with the obstruction rule, Blaze. Yeah, was he saying it just now? Was he? Is he commentating? I can't even hear him. I'm not really listening to the commentary really, but unless Gus is saying that in one of those midweek talk shows, because he's absolutely right. It's ridiculous. How can you say that that's an obstruction at the forefront when they're scoring a try, when they're not getting impacted, but the second time, when they're at the halfway point, nowhere near a try, you're not going to call that an obstruction. It's the exact same thing, it's just in different positions on the field. Dazmate says 7 more subs until 200, guys. We are so close to 200 subscribers on BKRsport USA. Click that link that Dazmate just dropped. Let's get it. Lucas says Otani and Trout, surely that's a playoff appearance. Oh, no. Blake Harler says, why are Dragons still playing Mbai at fullback? They need to back Tyrell Sloan. I believe they should back him, yeah. Hussein says, are you going to watch the Dragons versus Knights next? Hussein, I've streamed every NRL game this season, every NRL game this week, and the only games I miss are when I'm at the game. So if I'm not at them, well, I am here at the game, and I will be in Wollongong Stadium. I will be at Wollongong Stadium today. JKT says Warriors are doing good this season, not going to lie. They're going okay, JKT, right? So I know you're not going to like this, but I'm going to go through the schedule, and I'm going to kind of give you a negative on that opinion. But I will say that I've tipped the Warriors for 9th, and I could see them absolutely going into 8th. I definitely could see them in the 8 with their finals, with their home run at the end of the year. If they're in with a sniff going to the end of the year, they'll win all their home games, so that'll be a big shout for them. But I will provide a slight negative for you. So the Warriors, their first game was against the Dragons. The Dragons are not good, and the Dragons won 28-16. The Dragons are a dead set bottom 3, bottom 2 potential this year. Then the Warriors went up and they lost to the Gold Coast Titans. Right, the Gold Coast Titans have been very 50-50 this year, but in the same sense, it was a tough game in very hot conditions there. Right, then they went and played the Tigers and looked absolutely shocking. But the Tigers have this ability to make teams look like shit. But the Warriors did not look good in that game. So those first 3 games there are not against primo opposition, right? The 4th game, however, for the Warriors, they then go and play the Broncos. Also not primo opposition. They're a bottom 6 team this year, not a bottom 4 necessarily, maybe, but bottom 6 team probably overall. They beat them 20-6. Then the next game was against the Cowboys, who are probably just outside, probably bottom 6 as well, with the fact that they had no one to play besides the Roosters, and they got beat by 30, and you won by 1 point. And I actually argue the Cowboys are probably the better team there. So although I have a better opinion about the Warriors than most people have since preseason, I think that we really should be lessening the expectations because they haven't really proven anything just yet, the Warriors. The Roosters have had problems all season long. They lost the Knights early. They got beaten by they beat the Rabbitohs, but the Rabbitohs have their own problems too. The Roosters have looked very debatable all season long. So as much as I want to back in the Warriors, as much as I want to say the Warriors are a good shout there for a top 8, there is also the thing that you have to take into account. They've not really gotten anything that's proven to them just yet. But if they're in a sneaky spot, coming into those finals run, I'm telling you right now, they will make the 8. But that comes down to if they're in a finals playoff chance by the end of the season. They'll still lose their away games, in my opinion, but then again, the home crowd attendance will really pick it up for them, and then they can try and use that as momentum at the end of the year. Bro Best says, do you remember me from last year? Probably not. Get around, you big fella. Dadmate says, I've been slaughtered here. Gee whiz. You've been slaughtered, mate. You've been slaughtered. Dad says, 41 likes, 100 plus viewing. Gee whiz. Reece, you sent me. We've got 41 likes. We've got over 100 people watching. You bloody hit that thumbs up button immediately right now. Smack it. Smack it right now. Smack it right goddamn now. I'm not talking until we hit 50. I'm not talking. That's it. I'm going to go watch. I'm going to wait until we hit 50 likes. I'm not talking. I refuse to talk until we hit 50 likes. I refuse to talk. We've hit 50 likes. Now I can talk again. Okay. I just snorted. I've never done that before. We hit 50 likes as I was saying that, so there you go. DMS says he doesn't like the ref, but the ref's been beneficial to the Warriors the last 30 minutes of that first half. First 10 minutes was beneficial to the Roosters, though. Max Watson says, how long has it been half-time? Probably about 3 minutes, mate. Relax. Roosters were beat by South, I know. That's why I corrected myself. Noah says, I reckon Cows 10th this year. No, I reckon they'll probably be around, between 10th and 12th, maybe. Dasmate says you were talking that whole time. Hey, technicality. Hey, shush, please. JKT says the teams they beat this year easily beat them last year. Yeah, JKT, but they've also played nobody. Like, I don't know what you want me to do here, man. Like, I understand you're probably a Warriors fan, and I know you want your best for your team, and I predicted you guys for 9th when everyone was predicting you for bottom 4. Just remember that, yeah? I have been a big backer of the Warriors this year by saying they're going to be 9th. I got slapped up on my preseason predictions video. I had people saying, Warriors 9th? Are you crazy? And started laughing at me, right? I get that all the time, yeah? I let the football do the talking, let the season do the talking. We're very early still. But not as early as people can say, it's only this round now. You can still say, oh, well, we're starting to see what's going on now. But I've been a big backer in them, but I'm not willing to guarantee you a top 8 spot anywhere near yet. The Titans are going to be there, the Warriors are going to be there, the Rabbitohs are going to be there. The Manly Seagulls will still probably be around that point, but they'll still be a little bit of a class above, in my opinion. The Sharks still have the potential to drop off. I don't think they will, but I think they'll still be around that 5th area. But they could fall down to our area. They could. I'm just throwing it out there. And there's not any other teams really that kind of give me that top 8 feeling. The Raiders could actually give it a shot because they have a good team, but it's just Ricky Stewart's not doing it for them. So that's the only reason I don't like the Raiders, but they have a good enough team to be pushing for a top 8 spot. But everyone else, yeah, not for me. Jim Sakai says, the thing for me is the Warriors have looked better and better each week against tougher and tougher opposition. Well, Cowboys aren't tough opposition, guys. Like, they're not. Like, the Cowboys, I know you're throwing the last week, and it's like, cool, you won 25-24, but the Cowboys haven't played anybody, and when they played the Roosters, they got beat by 30. So this is a good game here for the Warriors. I'm impressed with how the Warriors are going, but the game isn't over yet, guys. It's half-time. Like, it's half-time, and we're talking as if the Warriors have won this game. Like, the way the chat's talking right now is if the Warriors have won this game. It's 8-6 at half-time, and the Roosters were shocking against the Broncos last week and still won that game. Right, so I'd still back in the Roosters to win this game. Have the Warriors done well to get themselves in it? Absolutely. But I'm just going, and they're in the lead. But I'm just saying, temper down the expectations. Temper down the expectations. JKT says Tigers fan, by the way. Oh no, he's done it to himself. No, he's a Tigers fan. I'm so sorry, big fella. Rest in peace, big fella. Rest in peace, big fella. We feel sorry for you on this channel. We do. We really do. Daniel Bates has thumbed up straight away this time. I usually forget. How dare you forget, Daniel Bates? But then again, you did it today. It's good on you, big fella. T-Max says, how are there over 100 people watching but not 100 likes? Are there just 50 haters in here? Probably at the moment, man. Probably. Some people don't like that I don't have a good opinion about the Cowboys. Probably, dude. DMS says, let's go the Warriors. 6 Knot says, Warriors won't make finals. They'll finish 10. I think there'll be a chance at the finals. I don't know if they make the finals, but I think there'll definitely be a good chance of making finals. Jinza, guys, before the game, I came seeing everybody had Roosters 13 plus against the Warriors, and it's looking like a close game. Again, Jin, the game is half-time. This game could still absolutely easily, and I mean easily, still finish 13 plus for the Roosters. So this is what I'm saying. Let's talk about this in the next game, if we have to, but it's still the first half. Don't get too over the top yet. But I like Warriors fans backing in their team. I do, because I've been backing your team before people were backing in your goddamn team this year. But there's still a lot of like, hold on, baby. Hold on, big boy. You know? Hold on, man. Relax. Sachin Kelson says, yeah, we'll probably be in the next top 8 race, but more than likely won't make it. Tigers fans says, I had a crazy feeling that Tigers could beat the Eels this week. Every other week, I just expect us to lose, but I feel like we could see an amazing upset. I would love to see that, Tigers fan. I would absolutely, desperately love to see that. But I don't believe it's going to happen. DMS says 2 tries the Warriors is half. Cool. Noah Yuasa says, that looks like a good crowd behind you. You've made that joke already, and I've also replied to that joke already. Mega Gene says Tigers are mud this year. You are a liar. You are a liar, Mega Gene. You are incorrect. The Tigers are not mud this year. They have been mud for a decade. Mega Gene. You've got to start thinking with this old noggin here, buddy. You've got to start thinking with the old noggin. They've been mud for a decade, not for just this year. So, just want to throw that one out there. JKT says, I know my team is so bad this year, but up at the Tigers, baby. Let's go. Get around and back in your team. Good to see that you admit you're a Tigers fan even when your team is shit. I'm a Titans fan, man. I'm a Titans fan. You know, I have to defend my team through God. Everyone in this chat who's a regular subscriber knows exactly what I have to go through with my goddamn Titans. So, you know, I appreciate people who do back in their team regardless of how bad they are. Chris House's early days with the Warriors are on track to be a strong team. 2023-24. Good to see good defense. No. The Warriors are going to lose a lot of players because they're going back to New Zealand, and it's unfortunate, but the Warriors haven't got a trajectory right now. There's no trajectory. they're going to have to change and rebuild once they go back to New Zealand, and it's unfortunate. Next year's going to be a big wake-up call with the Warriors because they're going to have to change his team greatly. Reece Walsh does have the option to leave if he wants to. Ewan Aiken has already said that he does want to leave. If Josh Curran wanted to leave, he probably could as well. I don't think and I don't want these guys to leave, but a lot of this New Zealand team is actually Australian or grew up in Australia, born in New Zealand but grew up in Australia and miss home. It is super unfortunate. Sean Jay will obviously stay. Harris Tavita has already said that he actually doesn't mind leaving, even though he is, Kiwi. Fanua Blake is also someone in Australia who wouldn't necessarily, but he's on a big contract, I think. There's a lot of guys here that you've got to be worried about. So there's no trajectory here with the Warriors. At this moment, it's just year by year for the Warriors. At this moment, it's just year by year. Once they get their asses back to New Zealand, then we can start putting them on a trajectory and putting them on this is looking good for the future. But at the time being, you've got to really lock those players up before they stay in Australia. Legion Dano's a shit crowd behind you. Shut up, Dano, you muppet. Ryan Langdon says, what do you think about Tupou for Origin? No. No Man's Land says, good start for the season for the Warriors. Legion Dano's up at the Titans. Titans! But you can also shut up. But up at the Titans, you're absolutely right. If you guys don't know, that is Mr. Dano from the front line. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say it. Brody says, Storm aren't winning this year, Hussein. I disagree. Ryan Lane says, do you think Burton will become a lesser quality player being in the Bulldogs? I think he's been one of their better players this year, to be honest with you. Mega G's a Storm and Panthers finals this year. Oh, yeah, but that's a pretty obvious pick. Dasmate says, my team isn't bad. We just let the other teams win because we feel bad for them. No, you are bad. No, you are bad. Big Bopper says, Bulla Blaze. Bulla. Just got caught up on Vancouver Sevens Day 1 finals for tomorrow. Although I'd like to see Samoa get to the final. Toss of Vidic Dosso. Boys looking fire. When's the final on? I might stream tonight. I might just stream all night tonight. I might just get some sleep after these 2 NRL games because I'm going to be up at 5 a.m. for the. I'm going to be up at 5 a.m. for the baseball. Oh, I won't be able to do the final. Probably in the early morning, wouldn't it be? Can you tell me what time the finals are tomorrow? Tonight. Lindsay Peckham says, let's go the Tooksters. First game in Farmer says, come on the Warriors, let's go. I think the Warriors will finish in the top 8. Maybe. Be close. D-Man says, thumbs up, all Blaze is on as for commentary. Appreciate you, big fella. Jin Sakai says, last time I heard Cohen said he's super excited to get back to New Zealand. Good news for the Warriors, but at the same time, like you said, can't rule it out. See, Jin, I agree with you, but what I will also say to you is that don't listen to the players publicly. Publicly players are going to say that they're going to stay. I've seen Jamal Idris 2 weeks before he left the club say, I want to be the captain of the Gold Coast Titans one day. I love it here on the Gold Coast. I can't wait to be the captain of the Gold Coast Titans one day. 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, Jamal Idris is gone. Literally. So I don't listen to a single thing that players say publicly anymore. Until it's signed, sealed, delivered, contract done, I don't listen to shit. I won't listen to shit. Legion Daniels is watching now, son. You shut your dirty mouth. This man is literally 5 minutes in that direction. If I wanted to go down and swing with him right now, I would. But I'm streaming. I'm thinking about you guys first. Chazza says, Carlton Blues 78, Port Adelaide 29. Wow, Port Adelaide are slappingly bad this year. They're really bad this year. Jinsi Kaiser think the Fox will get better. He's at the Dogs. It's not his fault. It's the inside men's fault. Noah says, you doing the NBA playoffs? Noah, you should be on BKRsport USA. The moderators are going to drop the link right now. You should be over there at BKRsport USA. That's where we do the NBA playoffs. That's where we do the baseball. That's where we do the American football. That's where we do the being awesome. Get around it. Leading Dances, Madam in Townsville. Well, I'm just going to go burn your bloody house down while you're away. Big Bopper says, Vancouver, 7th day 1 star, 2 a.m. this morning. So I'm assuming overnight. We'll find out and let you know before this stream ends. Appreciate you, dude. Dustin Tokowski says, Blaze, talk me off the ledge, bro. Roosters still got a chance to cover 15. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely, Justin. Nana Bay says, thoughts on Root leaving the captaincy, Blaze? It's been coming, is what I'll say to that. Dasmate just dropped the link to the BKRsport USA channel. Let's get the 200 subscribers over there right now. Big bong, let's get it. Sam DeMorland said, I absolutely love this channel because you just talk facts and really realistic. I appreciate you, dude. Obviously, they're my opinions, and I'm not always going to be right. I'm not always going to be wrong. I understand that. You guys feel free to slap me if I'm wrong. But if I'm not wrong and my opinion still is potential, then I'm going to defend it to the bloody bone, because I know a thing or two about a thing or two in footy. It's I get to watch every single game. It's the beauty of being able to do what I do. I love what I do. I appreciate every one of you supporting what I am able to achieve. But I do have a good idea about what's going on. So my opinion, I will give you a realistic opinion. I don't lie to you guys. I won't lie to you guys. I have no interest in lying. If I think the Titans are playing bad, I'd tell you the Titans are playing bad. I don't think the Titans are playing bad. I think they're playing bad for 40 minutes of a game. But in the same sense, the majority, they're actually playing pretty well against the good teams. They've actually had a pretty tough run here in regards to 3 times against the Manly Seagulls and 2 times against the Eels. And the Eels are a top 3, top 2 contender, premiership contender. Manly are a top 4 contender. So, and the Titans have lost, those games by a very small amount. So I'll tell you what I think about my team, and I'll tell you what I think about every other team. If you guys don't like it, that's your problem. That's not mine. But I will say the same thing for every single team around there. I don't pick on specific teams. Yes, Eels fans, you are wankers, but it is what it is. You just gotta suck it up and realise that a lot of your fans are wankers. But I have no problem with Parramatta as a whole. I would actually love to see the Eels win it. I don't think they will though. They're going to go close though. They'll go close, but they'll still probably get knocked down in the finals, maybe straight sets. But I'm loving watching the Eels this year. I am. I'm actually enjoying watching the Eels play this year. So the second half is underway here, guys. Thumbs up and subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes by the end of the stream. And the Warriors have kicked the ball out in the full. And this is why I say to you guys, there is 2 halves in a game. The Warriors kick the ball out in the full off the first kickoff, and the Roosters will get a penalty here at halfway. What a start. Jim Sakai says, who is the most toxic NRL fan base in your opinion? Parramatta squeals. So 39.5 minutes to go here of the game, and it is 8-6 to the Warriors, but the Roosters will get the penalty here to start off the game. Boris' Broncos fans base are pretty toxic. Yeah, but not as bad as the Eels. Daniel Bay says, yes, you could be right. I'm not keen on him, but he seems a bit arrogant. Yeah, it's been coming. Quinton says, Blaze, have you ever been in New Zealand? No, I want to be there for the New Zealand versus Titans game at the end of this year. I might try and get over for it. I want to get over for it. So first tackle here for the Chooksters. They're 20 metres out. You better hope the Roosters don't score here. Otherwise, this is what I was saying, baby. This is what I was saying. Victor Radley here. Second. Oh, that's going to be a penalty here, the Roosters. Yep. And they're going to take the 2 here. I wouldn't take the 2 here. They're going to take a quick tap. Oh, no. You can't take a quick tap in that situation. Sorry. I wouldn't take the 2 here rather than the Roosters. I'd go for the try, but they're probably going to... what's it called? Yeah, they're going to take the 2 here. I disagree with it, but they'll take it. JKT says, turn mic up, bro. No, you have to turn me up, but it's also kind of scary for you. I might put this up here. So what I'll do is I'll put this closer because I have to use this one because I watch the game on my laptop rather than on the computer. So is this better? Marabish? Woo! 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 Everyone with headphones on, blame him for telling me to turn the microphone up. Woo! Give him a wife's out your mouth says kick the 2 to level it up. Yep, 8-8. It's got to be. It's going to be 8-8 here. Rest in peace to headphone users. You can blame JKT. Give him one. Terraply Carranza. Do you think the Warriors will finish top 8? Roundabouts. That's better. Well, it better be better. So there we go, guys. 8-8 here with 38 minutes to go here of the game. Blake Harris, I'm not even phased from all the noise anymore. I know. So anyone, if you guys are new to this channel, we get loud, we get crazy, especially on games that are hectic. So get ready for your headphones to annihilate your eardrums. I bang the drums at the Titans game, and I bang your eardrums here on at home. So now you understand. Now you will understand very quickly. So just do it. Put the mic closer. Don't you dare tell me what to do. Sasha Kelson says, we always give up penalties to get the other teams back in the game. Absolutely. Game of 2 halves. Reece Walsh will kick that ball off there, and the Roosters will get the ball here 10 metres out from the line. So, effectively, the Roosters went into that game at halftime tied up. JKT says, wasn't even that loud. If you live in Vic, I'll give you a blue Yeti. Oh, I don't even know what that means, but that's going to be a penalty here for the Roosters. Well done, Warriors. Well, it's like I said this could happen. Crazy. If you think that wasn't loud, bro, you should have heard me during Fafita's try yesterday. Fafita scoring that try. Follow me on BKRsport on Instagram. I'm going to be putting that up later tonight. The clip of me reacting to Fafita scoring that try. But that one was a loud one, big fella. That was a loud one. So that's a penalty there to the Roosters. They're going to get the ball here at the halfway point now. First tackle. Justin Tarkowski says, do give me a backstory with those people you get into it with on your vlogs at the Titans game. The front line, the official supporters club of the Gold Coast Titans. It's the front line, the official supporters club of the Gold Coast Titans. You can follow us on Instagram as well. So second tackle now for the Tokies. 40 metres out, left-hand side. Gives it off to Nat Butcher. Butcher now to Sam Walker. Walker to Tipanua. And Tipanua get taken down here 25 metres out. Where's Takiaho? Is he injured right now for the Roosters, guys? Is he injured? So right-hand side now, Sam Walker. He's going to step around. Gives it off to Kiri. Kiri outside to Joey Manu. Manu's not really done too much in today's game. Oh, wow. Offload from Manu. Unbelievable. As I say that, and then Suwali. Oh, jeez, that was close. Less than a metre short. How did Manu get that away? How did Suwali get that ball just then? So they're 15 metres out here. They're on. No, Warriors defence. No, Keary, Walker, shit. Reece Walsh will save the day. What do you mean am I part of the goddamn front line, Ryan Langdon? I've been on the drums for 11 goddamn years. What do you mean am I part of the damn well front line, mate? Are you joking? Dale Johnson says, I win $50 if T scores a try and Roosters win. Good stuff. Well, you're going to become a $5 member if you win. Jared Griffith says, Roosters for sure getting on the Chooksters, but it's going to be a penalty here to the Warriors, and the Warriors get out of trouble. That's a crusher tackle. Oh, no. Don't forget, guys, I will be streaming the Knights and Dragons game right after this. Sam DeMorland says, Manu's a beast. He is. That was an unbelievable. And I was just saying as well, by the way, I saw a horrid tackle in the Super League this morning. I was watching one of the boys on Instagram who plays in the Super League. I was watching his Instagram and he was showing it. Who was it? That was a horrible tackle. It was the worst crusher I think I'd nearly ever seen. I think it was the worst tackle I had ever seen in crushing tackle. Like, it literally bent his... Oh, man, it was bad. It was in the Super League either this morning or yesterday. I don't know, but Daniel Bate or someone who watches the Super League might be able to tell me what game it was, because that was woeful. Chaz says, who did you tip in this game? The Roosters. I tipped the Roosters in this game. I did tip them 13+. Plus. I still think it's possible. I think the Warriors need to really shape themselves up. So, second tackle here. Medvedev says, hey Blaze, hello Mr. Damien Cook is underrated. So second tackle now for the Warriors. Just to remind everyone, Medvedev was the one who thought that Damien Cook was underrated this weekend. Third tackle now. And then I said he wasn't, and he goes, nah, he's underrated. And I'm like, no. No, he's not. No, he's not. So fourth tackle now for the Warriors. They're 25 metres out. Right hand side, they're going to go. They've got Joshy Curran here. Oh, he slips over though. Over. Jordan said, I don't think the Warriors will win the comp for the next 30 years. Wow. I'm not going to disagree with you, but I'm also going to disagree with you. Warriors here, let that side. They're going to get taken over the sideline here. No, they lost the ball. The Roosters are away. Luke Keary. And it's going to be Chunkies at the ball here, 30 metres out from their own line. Daniel Bates says, Blaze isn't the little drummer boy. He's the Aussie Surfs Up version. We got there. I don't know. Yep, it happened. Simon Hughes has Super League game this morning. I think it was St. Helens Wigan. Yeah, it was woeful tackle. So the Roosters now 45 metres out. He will get some big old damn well suspension from that. Knock on from the Chookies. Knock on from the Chookies. Sayonara. Boom. 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 Bang. Gonski. Knock on from the Chookies. Ryan Lane says, hey, Blaze, can you explain what a crusher tackle is? A crusher tackle is when you are... So the neck... You're coming down on it and you're bending it forward as you're coming down. So the body is horizontal and the neck is being pushed like this to the body, right? So your neck is being forced to be really close to your neck and even closer. So they're forcing the head. It's hard to explain. The head is being forced into, so like this, your head's getting forced straight into your chest from the tackle because someone is coming down on top of the back of your head. It hurts. It really hurts. And now I'm going to crack my neck because I did that. So first tackle here with the Warriors. They're 40 minutes out from the line. Justin Takowski says, who are the Chookies? Okay, so one team is the Sydney Roosters here, and one team is the New Zealand Warriors. Who do you think is the Chookies? What is your educated guess at who the Chookies is? So first tackle now for the Warriors. Their right-hand side gives off to Shawnee J. Ewan Aiken taken down. 28 metres out, even the line. That's a knock on there from Ewan Aiken, I thought. No, apparently not. So left-hand side now. And here we go. Big chance for the Warriors. No, taking down 20 metres out. Third tackle. D-Man says he's just having a laugh at me, Koala. You're laughing at me. Why are you laughing at me? I didn't do nothing. So the Warriors now 20 metres out. Fourth tackle. Somebody says there's already a good one here. I just got back from a nap. Well, it wasn't that good of a one then if you're having a nap. What you mean? You don't even know what it's like then. There's been a lot of mistakes in this game, but it's a close game. We'll say that. So Warriors here, they're 15 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle. They're going to go back on the inside here. Wachini Lesniak gives it off to Harris Tavita. Good kick, actually, from Harris Tavita. That's a knock on there for the Chooks. And they're going to get a fresh set of 6 here, the Warriors. They're going to get a fresh set of 6. Quinton says, here's the try. Here we go. Quinton says, Chookies equals the Roosters. Chockers equals the Warriors. I think you mean chokers. And the Chookies is the Roosters, yeah. You spelt both those wrong, though. All right, so first tackle here for the New Zealand Warriors. Set restart. He's going to call again. So it's now going to be first tackle again here for the Warriors. 5 minutes out of the line. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Go and smack that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes on this stream. And also subscribe if you're new around here. Warriors, try. Try. He's lost the ball. It could be a try regardless for the Warriors here. It could be stripped out here and it goes back. I think they're going to say no try here. This could be a try for the Warriors, though. If this is stripped, then this is a try. If this is a knock-on, then this is a no try. And if you haven't subscribed, then you should subscribe. Something says, Chook is Aussie Kiwi slang for a chicken. Since you said you're a Yank, hint, hint, hint. Oh, do they not even know? Is Chook's not even... Is that not what you guys call them in America either? I thought that was just a global term for... But then again, we use slang for everything. So Roosters here, bad defense. It's a defensive decision. There's no obstruction. But it's just about if this is a knock-on here or a strip. I think he's just going to lose his carry. I think he's just lost the carry there. I think it's just going to be a knock-on against the Warriors. Expert says if Fletcher has saved this, it's a great try saver. I think this is just a knock-on, man. I think he grabs at the arm and Walsh will just lose his carry. I don't think this is a strip. There's no high contact. Yeah, he's lost the ball. No. That's just a lost ball here. Moe says it has to be a knock-on. Yeah, and the referee gave no try as well, so there's no guarantee that you can change this call here. And I don't think there's even a good angle here. Maybe this might be the angle here. Nah, no way. He's just making a tackle there. He's lost a carry. No, there's no way you can say it's a strip there. That is a knock-on here. I'm sorry, that's a loose carry. He's lost this ball here. This is a knock-on from the Warriors. He's just making a tackle here, and it's a no try in the first place. He's lost the ball, and then that's fine. That's a knock-on. What are you talking about? No. Reece Walsh has knocked his... They're saying... Yeah, it's knock-on. I was right. I was sorry. I don't know what the commentary is talking about here. The commentary doesn't know what they're talking about. And this is why you guys listen here and not the commentary. Because the commentary is telling you, hold on a second, this could be a strip. It's like, no. They called no try. So that means that you have to guarantee to me that he stripped that ball. Firstly, I think he loses the ball in the first place. And secondly, you can't overturn that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Commentary doesn't know what they're talking about. DMS says, and you're a Warriors fan, then here's a high five. If you're a Warriors fan, well... I'm not a Warriors fan, but I'd like to see you get up today. Faraz Lumps, what commentary you listen to, Fox? I watch on KO all the time, man, so it is Fox, yeah. But I don't want to listen to the commentary, but I have to listen to the commentary to hear the atmosphere, because the atmosphere helps. Like yesterday, penalty, no Warriors. No, you didn't give away a penalty there. You did not give away a penalty there. You muppet. You joking, Warriors? Why would you give away a penalty there? You had them 10 minutes out of their own line. Jordan says, we've got a knock on over here. We've got a knock over there. We've got a knock on here, knock on there, knock on everywhere. It's the Warriors here today. It's the Warriors here today. Knock on. So the Roosters now with the ball right hand side. It's going to be second tackle now. 25 minutes out even the line. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Here come the Chookies. Left hand side. Sam Walker. Walker here to Kiri. Kiri gets it off. Jedesco. I nearly said Jedesco. Jetty. Jedesco. So third tackle now for the Roosters, right hand side. JKT, they do give penalties like it's bloody Christmas. They do. But in the same sense, Warriors got a lot of beneficial calls in that first half. Right hand side, but so did the Roosters, to be fair. In the first 10 minutes anyway. Fifth tackle now for the Roosters. They're 4 minutes out even the line. They're going to go to the right hand side. He gives it off to Walker. No, Kiri, sorry. And who's the number 16? What are you doing giving that as a hit up to a front rower there? Why would you give a hit up to a front row on fifth tackle, Roosters, 5 minutes out? So it's back row at Crichton. Get my wife to make your mouth says, I wish there was a way to mute block a roach. That'd be nice. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Mega Gene says, don't be too harsh on my Warriors. Mega Gene, I've got to tell it how it is, Mega Gene. Got to tell it how it is. And right now, the Warriors been a muppetry. They've been a muppetry. First half, they did all right, but second half, they've been very muppetry, but the Roosters still haven't scored yet. Sashin Kelvin says, bro, it's so hard to point this team. Error is our middle name. How about going down 24-4 in the first half and then having to come back and lose by 6 or 8? Or how about going down 20-0 to the Eels at home and then coming back to lose 26-20? How about that one for Payne? You muppet.
You're supposed to be a Titans fan. Just start me. Just start me. Chatter says, how come you didn't go to the game yesterday? Because I'm sick. You shut up too. So 28 minutes and 55 seconds to go here at the game. It's 8-8 right now, and there's 2 injuries. Not Curran again. It is Curran down injured again. He's not having a good game here today in regards to his injuries. 60 run meters, 9 runs for 23 tackles. He's done what he can, but it's not been his best game. It's because he's been injured multiple times. Moe Horsha says, let's go the Tooks. So Warriors now coming out of their own line, 10 meters out. Let's see if the Roosters do a Warriors special and give away a penalty to get them out of their own line. Sasha Gell says, fair enough, I'll accept that I made a Muppet comment. Oh, gee whiz. No, like I say, Tigers, Warriors, Titans, and Eels are all the exact same team, but the Eels are just in a better position right now, and they won't pretend like they're not part of the same little group. You are a part of the Loser Brigade. The Loser Brigade teams right now are the Warriors, the Titans, the Tigers, and the Eels. You have to win a premiership to get away from us. Otherwise, you're one of us. One of us, Parramatta fans. You're one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. You are one of us, Parramatta, until you win a premiership. So it's going to be Tedesco with a good take. He'll get taken. He'll still keep going here, 35 minutes out. Could argue that's a high tackle there. Mega James might be SJ drop goal again. I don't know. There's still 28 minutes to go here. Mega Jordan McCoy says, all my friends are toxic. Okay, that's a comment. It is. I don't know what it's referring to besides something that's irrelevant, but it's a comment nonetheless, Jordan. Expert says, come on, Radley, fire up. So Roosters now right inside. You also need -6.5, don't you? So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're 40 minutes out from the line. No, the Raiders are not a part of it, Chazza. No, they're not a part of it, the Raiders. Oh, Radley nearly knocked that ball on, but Tedesco has got the ball now. Radley nearly knocked it on. Tedesco tried to get through, take it down 30 minutes out. Fit tackle. Yanni says, Para fans would hate that. One of us. One of us. One of us. Here comes the Roosters. Oh, knock on for the Warriors. Oh, no, the Roosters are going to score a try. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kevin O'Guama's going to score. Oh, no. Warriors. That's such a peak. Warriors try against them. 12-8 here to the Roosters with the kick to come. The big fella. Tosso Vitti. Kevin O'Guama. Tosso Vitti. Kevin O'Guama. This is why Fiji's going to win the Rugby League World Cup this year, guys. This is why Fiji. Tosso Vitti going to win the Rugby League World Cup this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, the knock on there from the Warriors. The Roosters get the ball. They get the ball to Kevin O'Guama. And O'Guama goes boom, boom, bow. Baby, boom, boom, bow. Moe says, let's go. Fraser Lum says, Warriors were doing so well till then. The second half, they've been playing horrific. The second half has been horrific for the Warriors. But the first half was good. Lucas says, what a Warriors way to concede. Absolutely. Absolutely. Memphis says, Blaze seizure incoming. It already came. The incoming came. Sasha Kelson says, we're our worst own enemy. We're our own worst enemy is what he actually said. JKT says, do you watch Union? Of course I do, big fella. Of course I do. I'm a big Dosoviti Fijian Jua fan. Get around the Fijian Jua. We'll be doing the rugby. I will probably be going to the France World Cup next year for the Rugby Union World Cup. I probably will be going to it and vlogging it. So if you guys are new to this channel, I actually do vlogs as well. I don't just do streams. I go to the game, experience the event, and show you guys how crazy and awesome it is to go to the game. And I probably will go to the France World Cup next year. I might even go to England at the end of this year for the Rugby League World Cup. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Aussie versus New Zealand, 7's quarterfinal. Cool, we're going to lose that because we never beat New Zealand or Fiji. Sammy Sue says, that's a very bold statement, Blaze, on Fiji winning the World Cup, even if you're being sarcastic. Fiji going to win the World Cup in the Rugby League and the Rugby Union. Get my wife to make your mouth says, Australia's going to mop the floor with everyone. I know, mate. I know, but... shush. Shush. DMS says, 27 more minutes, let's go, the Warriors. But he's saying worry, so Warriors. They are worrying everybody here who's on the Warriors today. But Sam Walker should be kicking this one to make it a 14-8 ball game. X-Factor says Roosters 6+ is on track. Just need Radley to lock up the first half of his multi. Come on, we want that 50 buckaroono donation. He said he's going to give us a donation of $50 if Radley scores, the Roosters win, Ponga scores, and the Knights win. I will be streaming the Knights-Dragons game, but I also have tip of the Dragons. So, and he gets the kick and goes, boom. It goes, boom, boom, boom. That is now a conversion, and the Roosters now lead 14-8 with 25.5 minutes to go here of the game. Daniel Bates says, you scare me when you do that seizure stuff, but it's understandable. It's what happens, man. Gee whiz, man. It's what happens. Teammate says Roosters scored. I just didn't hear who. Butterfingers. It was Mr. Dosoviti, man. Kevin Aguama. Dustin Cowley says he missed the kick, question mark. What game are you watching, man? Does this look like he missed the kick? It was 8-8. Now it's 14-8. You never missed a dead kick. Taylor says, I hope these bold statements aren't part of your sickness, players. What bold statement? Oh, Fiji. No, that's favourite. Fiji's favourites. Fiji win the FIFA World Cup. Fiji will get in on a qualification. We just have to see probably about 50 teams get disqualified. Then Australia make it and Fiji make it. Now we're talking. Fiji about to become the biggest country in the world. Chris House must be rum time. It's always rum time in Fiji, mate. It is always bouncy rum time in Fiji. So right-hand side here for the Chookies, and they're going to go up at the guts now for tackle. They'll get taken down inside the attacking half. 45 metres out. Left-hand side, Radley to Tedesco. Tedesco here. Tedesco still going. He's still going here. Can't get the offload away. He'll be 38 metres out even the line. NRL comes on here for Egan. Left-hand side gives it off to Sammy Walker. Walker puts it up in the air. That's going to be a tackle and air penalty, absolutely. Absolutely. Mike Knight says, can the players play the ball with the foot, please? No, they can't. It's impossible. It is literally physically impossible. Sammy Sousa says, yeah, Fiji's unstoppable. Kangaroos, though, will be a different beast to tackle in this World Cup. Fiji's unstoppable, though, absolutely, Sammy Sousa. Like, Australia might beat every team by 80, including Fiji, but Fiji will still win the World Cup because we love Fiji. We love them. We do love Fiji. Go watch them out. Your mouse says, Blaze, who would you go for, Australia or Fiji? I would go for Australia in the World Cup final, but I'd also love to see Fiji smack it. Whoa, Pauline Oratai. Thank you very much for joining up as a BKRmy member. Appreciate you, Pauline. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It does go a long way to creating bigger and better content for this channel, so I appreciate you. Second tackle here for the Warriors. They're at the halfway point. And Adam Fanor-Blake, he's had a good game today. Not so much in the second half, but the first half was really good for Adam Fanor-Blake. Also, if you guys didn't realise, as well, for the members, you do get tips every single week. You do get my exclusive tips for the week. I'm going to make it on Thursday morning, so I'm going to put it out there. And there'll be video. There is a video, obviously, every week. Medvedev says, Pauline Ratahi, welcome to BKRmy. Well, you're not even in it, mate. You're not even bloody a member, Medvedev. What do you mean you're welcoming? What do you welcome him? Somebody welcome him. You're not even in it. Pauline in it. You're not in it. Come on, man. JKT says Fiji's built different. Absolutely. Come on, Medvedev. You've got to be smarter. Oh, Jokesters. Tedesco got slapped. And Phoenix Slayer also said slap with a subscription. And then the Roosters get a penalty. Oh, no. Oh, no. So a penalty there to the Roosters. They come out of their own line. And why is KO frozen? I hope that doesn't mean the internet's done. No, it's not. I don't know why KO is frozen right now. Okay, we're back on. Mike Nice is 5 from 5. Yep, there you go, man. You're a magician. You are a magician. So Roosters here. Not everyone can get A from 8 every week, man. I've been doing my job for the last 3 weeks. Now your turn to have a good week, you know? So right-hand side now, Radley gives it off. And now it's going to be third tackle. But I'm a bold man for tipping that Storm 13 plus, aren't I, Mikey? Huh? Am I a bold man for tipping that Storm 13 plus, or you like it now? So fourth tackle now for the Choogies. They're 18 metres out. Then go left-hand side. Gives it off to Luke Keary. Keary steps on the inside. Tedesco. Tupanua taken down 1 metre out from the line. The person who has a bet on Tedesco to score would have freaked out thinking that I was saying Tedesco to score there, but no, he passed the ball off to Tupanua. They kick the ball over here. The Roosters 5 metres out. It's going to be grabbed by Tupo, but he'll get taken down here. He won't be able to pass the ball away. Fit tackle, he loses it. So that's going to be Warriors of the ball. Faraz Alam says footy is just hard at times to watch the SCG. Yeah, SCG sucks, but you know, Allianz is nearly ready. Allianz Stadium is nearly. Is it still called Allianz? Is that still the main sponsor, Allianz? Daniel Bay says the Yanks should technically love this game. But gridiron and basketball, etc., are very deep rooted in the culture there, aren't they? Baseball's more deep rooted in culture, but American football is the similarity, right? So when you look at American sports, think of it like this: American football is too similar to rugby league and rugby union for rugby league or rugby union to pick up over the top of it, right? And American football is massive over there, right? Massive, right? But you got to remember as well, and this is what I say to you guys all the time, and the Warriors coming off their line here 10 metres out. The Northern Hemisphere, you got to look at the different places and what people enjoy, right? So in America and Canada and that area of the world, they're all about strategy and tricking the opponent. They're all about structure and tricking the opponent into what you're doing, right? So the American football's like this. The baseball is like this, with the different types of pitch speeds and pitch changes and swinging and different strategies. Basketball, there's different. It's a whole heap of stuff. Hockey is exactly like this. It's all about strategy and tricking the opponent. In Europe, in that area of the world, it is all about beautiful and the aesthetically pleasing game. And that's why football is so big, because it's not physically speaking, it's not anything about physicality. Yes, you get tackled here and there with the slide tackles. 1 second, Roosters will bring this ball out of the 10. Daniel Tuba brings it to the 15, brings it to the 20. Good run there. Europe is all about being aesthetically pleasing. Brazil and the South America region is all about just being crazy as shit. Like, truly, it's just being about crazy as shit. And then you get to us, Australia, New Zealand, the islands, Pacific Islands and whatnot. And it's all about just being the bigger man. Really, it really is. It is all about being just a physically brutal man, right? And who is a better person. And truly, I know it's toxic, but that is how people enjoy it over here. Left-hand side here, it's all about being physically better than your opponent. So that's the difference between this area, that area, and that area. Left-hand side for the Roosters. They get the offload away. Still going here. 4 tackle, 25 metres out. The Roosters starting to get a roll on here. And they get the offload away here still. It's going to be Saluka Fafita, and he'll get taken down 12 metres out of the line. Can the Roosters score right now? And then I'll read the chat. Left-hand side now gives it off. It's going to be a Sammy Walker. Lost ball. Oh, no, apparently it's a try. He's saying try. It's a try for the Truggies. I thought there was a knock-on, but apparently it's a try. Apparently it's a try. Try time to the Truggies. Bottom, bum, bum. Try time to the Truggies. Try time to the Truggies. I thought it was a knock-on, but apparently Sam Walker scored. But it's a try time. Truggies. JKT, that's why we're stronger. We are stronger, mate. We are stronger. 10:58 a.m. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the sevens tomorrow. It is a try. By the way. I will not be able to do the sevens because the baseball starts for me. I will be streaming on BKRsport USA at 5 in the morning, AST for the Cubs and Rockies game 4. And then I'll be going straight into the Bulls versus the Bucks NBA playoffs at 9:30 in the morning. And then we've got the Parramatta Eels versus Tigers game tomorrow too. So, guys, the moderators are going to drop a link right now to BKRsport USA. If you love your USA sports, get over there right now. And get us to 200 subscribers. In this game, we've got 8.5 minutes to go here to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But the Roosters are looking like they're going to get the win here now. Mohammed says, can we watch the game? Due to broadcasting restrictions, it's illegal, which you would know about, which is why I'm confused why you're asking me that question. X-Factor says, Radley's sucking in the big one. Surely he has one good run in him at the line. Meta says, Daz, mate, you lying? Probably. He probably is. DMS says, and it matters when you see around you, what you see around when you grow up. Absolutely. I love all sports because I have the ability to watch everything, yeah? But it is also very difficult sometimes to get up 5 a.m. for sports that I even love, like baseball, because obviously I've grown up around rugby league, I've grown up around football, I've grown up around all these kind of sports, but I still am obsessed with my baseball and obsessed with basketball and whatnot. So, yeah. But Tasmate just dropped the link to BKRsport USA right there. Mohammed says, be a Roosters fan when I was 6, now 16. Are you saying you were a Roosters fan since you were 6 years old? If so, good stuff, man. You've always been successful, though. Desmond says, let's get to 200 subs by the end of the day. Exactly right. Let's get to 200 subs on BKRsport USA. 6 Knot says, what NBA are you streaming? Bulls and Bucks, baby. Chicago Bulls. Get around the Bulls. Boom, boom, boom. Get around the Bulls versus the Bucks tomorrow. DMS says, NBA players versus league players in a fist fight. Oh, stop it. NBA players versus league players. Get out of here, brother. Get out of here, brother. Time out, Mohammed, please. Daniel Bates says, if I was a rugby league player, I'd be the one on a video game, not on a pitch, fronting up to, they're going to get a kit there, to a 17-stone beast running at full pelt. Crazy people they are. Yeah, thanks, Dasmate, for timing him out. I didn't even read that comment there because I saw some dickhead in the chat spamming. Daniel Bates says, if I was a rugby league player, I'd be the one on a video game, not on a pitch, fronting up to a 17-stone beast running at full pelt. Crazy people they are. Yeah, absolutely. Rugby league is a very, very tough sport. There's some real physical. And that's why Americans really do appreciate this a lot of the time, because obviously in American football, they've got all the padding, and Australia they don't. But in American football, you can tackle differently. You can tackle way harder in regards to high tackles and whatnot. But in the same sense, you also are getting a lot softer of a game in the American football as well. So they're kind of equaling out. But rugby league will always still be the That was nearly a knock on there. Roosters get slapped in the tackle there. So it's 12 points of difference here, 20-8. I said my final score prediction was 36-16, so I don't think that can happen here. And it says, stop spamming, you wanker. Big Papa says, love the NFL. We will be streaming the NFL later on. Moe says, why is it illegal? Well, you know how Fox Sports and Channel 9 pay about $1 billion to have the rights? Well, I don't pay $1 billion. So if you donate, if you become a $5 member and go down there and click on the donation in the description, you donate $1 billion, I will get the rights to the NRL, right? When they lose, when it comes back around, okay? All you have to do is donate 1 billion Australian. I think it's actually multiple billions. So at least chip in a bill. We'll try and figure out the other bill. Rossi finds the league players will just sit on NBA players. Warriors hit the pool. Martin Selesniak could be away here. Taking down 15 minutes out. 6 nights Wednesday, the NFL start September, but preseason will be August. But Jonathan Manson, he's subscribed in April. Good on him. But it's going to be 16 minutes and 15 seconds, 50 seconds to go here for the game. The Warriors are going to get this ball inside the attacking half now. They're not out of this game yet, by the way. Oh, no, don't worry. They're not going to get the ball inside the attacking half. They only keep it 10 meters. I will be doing the Tyson Fury fight next week, absolutely. I'm also doing Zarafa versus Hardman this week on Wednesday. We're doing the Zarafa versus Hardman fight on Wednesday, and then we will be doing Tyson Fury versus Dylan White next Sunday as well. Yeah, looking forward to it. So, that's a high tackle. That was a high tackle. No, they're not going to call a high tackle there. Taylor says, can't wait for Union to come back to Fox. Will it? That'd be great, though, when it does. Spoiler alert, Tyson Fury wins. Don't spoil it, man. Don't spoil it. I know the ending already, but don't spoil it. I've seen the ending multiple times. I saw it 3 times against Deontay Wilder. No, I will definitely be streaming it, Justin. I will definitely be streaming it. So left-hand side here, we get big views for boxing. Like we do. We get huge views for boxing. So fit tackle now, 33 meters out. Paul Gallen fights. We get between 5 and 10,000 people watching live. Reece Walsh here. He's away. He kicks it over to the right-hand side. Which is Lesniak. He's going try. Try for the Warriors. There could be an offside here, but try for the Warriors. Wow, the Warriors are going to score a TR1 right on for the wet tennis. Lesniak. Martin Lesniak. 6 nights, let's be honest, I've lost my love of the Union. No, you'll fall in love with it again soon. He's onside. That's fine. He's onside. He is onside, but it's Lesniak. So it's going to be a try time there down the wing. The Warriors realistically do need to score a try here, though, in my opinion. That's a good try there. And Reece Walsh breaks away. And it's a beautiful kick from Reece Walsh too, mind you. Beautiful kick. It's only because Tubo slips over. I'll be honest, it is only because Tubo slips over there. Chaz says, who's the NRL GOAT? BKRsport. And Spuzzy says, I know Jake Paul's annoying, but he has a brand of a massive crowd of boxing. Who now even take it seriously? Mate, if Jake Paul fights Sonny Bill Williams, that will be the greatest day on this channel. That'll be a huge stream. That will be a massive stream. Sashin Kelson says, what a kick and what a try. Justin Cassius miss a kick, please. He needs to miss a kick here. For the Roosters, they would love him to miss a kick. It's a tough kick here for Walsh. Reece Walsh to Wateni Lesniak DMS. So 14 minutes to go here. Can Reece Walsh kick it from the right-hand side? Big Bopper says, nah, not even got to pass some better all-round AFC teams. Oh, New England got to pass some better all-round AFC teams to even get to the Super Bowl. No, Big Papa, when you're talking to Dazmate, you need to understand that Dazmate is a muppet, right? So Dazmate is going to tell you his team is going to win the Super Bowl every year for the next 50 years, right? And Luke Steven is going to subscribe here for the rest of his life. But Dazmate is going to tell you that every single team is not going to be as good as his Gold Coast Suns, or his Canterbury Bulldogs, or his buddy Los Angeles Lakers, or his stupid buddy New England Patriots. You just got to learn with this guy, man. You just got to learn. Sammy Student says, Sonny Bill Williams fighting Jake Paul would be a wonderful sight to see. That would be amazing. But also, Sonny Bill's not a good fighter. John Davies says, honestly, Jake Paul would win. Oh, size difference matters. I don't think Jake Paul takes the fight because of the size difference. I don't think he takes the fight because of the size difference. So 14 minutes to go here. See, Dad just said something uppity. Exactly right. So Mac Jones is Brady 2.0. Yep. And he's got the kick. He's got the kicker, is he? Well, it's a 6-point game. Here we go. It's a 6-point game. Here we go. It's a 6-point game right now. Let's go for the finisher. Come on. Here we go. Don't Debate says, I love Jake Paul because he riles people who need to be. That Bisping guy's the latest one. He's a muppet in my opinion. JKT says, how about Reese's build-up to converting the kick? Funny when he misses. Well, he didn't, JKT. He did not do that. He did not do that. You are a liar. He did not do that. I am way too busy to play Rugby League Live 4, Noah. I have streamed about 14 times in the last 4 days. So I do too much content and videos to have time to play PlayStation. X-Ray says, Radley for a try, seal the game. Come on. Justin Tagazi gets ripped to my $100. Oh, knock on Warriors. Roosters 20 minutes out. Here we go. Justin, bro, you really got to learn, bro. You've really got to learn this game better. Like, rip to my $100 Roosters minus 14.5 bet. Like, bro, there's still 14 minutes to go here. If the Roosters get the ball here at 20 minutes out, the challenge is from the Warriors. But the Roosters get the ball, like, guys, like, it's painful. It's painful, guys. I have to say this, but don't think it's over until it's over, man. Like, come on. Fanil Blake is going to lose this ball here. Oh, there is a little hand there from Crichton. I think they'll win this challenge here, the Warriors. Expert says, let's hit 100 likes, smash that thumbs up and subscribe. How many likes are we on? No intent to strip. Oh, they're checking to see if there's intent to strip. I think he just knocks the ball out of his hands here. I think he just knocks the ball out of his hands. That's a knock. No, you have to call this a penalty. This has to be a penalty. You have to call it a penalty. It has to be a penalty here to the Warriors. Yeah, no, unsuccessful. Oh, whoa, wait a second. No, sorry, that's unsuccessful. They're saying no intent to strip by Angus Crichton. That's wrong. That's a tough call. That's a tough call against the Warriors. Guys, 150 people watching right now. We're on 84 likes. I'm not talking until we hit 90. I'm not talking. Hit the thumbs up button. There we go. We've got 90. There we go. Alrighty, guys. So the Roosters are going to get the ball here. I told you. I wouldn't talk until we got there. So Roosters now 15 minutes out on the line. Dow John says, so how come, who? Come on, Teddy. That should have been a penalty to the Warriors there. That's a wrong call in my personal opinion. Database, I wouldn't mind if Connor had won a fight recently, but he's seemingly woofing more than ever. Yeah, absolutely. So second tackle now for the Warriors. Sorry, the Roosters. 5 minutes out. Right-hand side. Kiri. Sorry, that was Walker. Oh, it's a beautiful pass to Suwali. Oh, close 1 metre out there for Suwali. That was a great pass there from Walker. Walker's actually had a good game here today. Left-hand side here for the Roosters. Manu gets it off here to Radley. Radley to Saluka Fafita. Left-hand side, Tedesco. Nguama has thrown the ball. It's bounced forward. That's fine. That's gone backwards and bounced forward. That's fine. Forward tackle now. That's the right call. Don't complain about that, Warriors fans. That was not the wrong call. There's been bad calls for both teams today. Warriors got the most recent one. Kiri here, right-hand side. Crichton taken down 1 metre out from the line. Fifth tackle here, guys. Fifth tackle here. Where are they going to go? It's going to be left-hand side to Kiri. Kiri over the top here to Tupou. The ball's going to come back here. And the Roosters are going to get... Sorry, the Warriors are going to get... Knock on Warriors. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Knock on from the Warriors. What do you mean did Sonny Bill Williams also play rugby league? He originally played in rugby league. What are you talking about? He played for rugby league before and after he played union. What planet are you living on? Phoenix says the score should be 20-14. The score is 20-14. The score should be and is 20-14. So what are you talking about? What's going on here? What are you doing? What are we talking about here? So Roosters here, 10 metres out here from the line. Walker is going to roll this ball through the scrum. Scrum. A lot of Rabbitohs fans would probably agree with me there, though. Tedesco now. Oh, Joe Manu gets taken down 5 minutes out from the line. Yeah, you do need to hold on here, Lucas. If they score here, I can't see you coming back. Still time, though. 12 points is still absolutely time in 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Oh, so looking for Fafita with a huge run here. Gets to 1 metre out from the line, second tackle. Noah says, if the Roosters score, I blame Mo Bumba. No, it's absolutely not Mo Bumba's fault. It's absolutely Anthony Milford's fault. Kiri to Walker. Walker stepping around. He'll get taken down, 10 metres out. Here we go. So third tackle now. Right-hand side gives it off to Victor Radley. He'll get taken down 5 metres out. Fourth tackle now. Chad says, Phoenix Slayer is blind. He's guessing the score. Right hand side. Oh, that's a high tackle. Wow, they're not going to call a high tackle there, though. 11 minutes to go. Here, fit tackle. Here we go. Can the Roosters knock on? They can. The Roosters can knock on. They will knock on there, the Joggies. Oh, no. Oh, no. So 10 minutes to go here, guys. The Warriors will get the ball. They're only down by 6 points. Angus Crichton will knock the ball on. Don't you dare tell me they're challenging this. No, you're not. No, you're not challenging this. No, 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 no. No, this is a lost ball here by the Roosters. No, this is a lost ball here by the Roosters. This has to be Warriors ball here. This is a lost ball here. So it goes down. Oh, he put his foot out there. This could be a penalty to the Roosters. I don't think they knew this, but he puts his foot out here. If you're calling Isaac Liu a penalty, you better damn well call this a penalty, baby. You better call this a penalty if you're going to call Isaac Liu a penalty. You better call this a penalty if you called Isaac Liu a penalty. Successful challenge. And I'm going to say consistency there. They called a dumbass shit for that one against the Titans, for Isaac Liu in round 1, which cost us the game. Well, guess what, Warriors? How does it feel to feel like me? Haha, it's not fun, is it? Not fun. Yohan's like the fact there is no breakdown in league. It speeds the game up compared to Union. Lucas says, imagine if we didn't make 1 million errors a game. Be good, yeah. It'd be really nice. Really nice. Imagine if the Titans didn't let teams get out to 20-point leads. You know, it'd be nice, eh? Demis says, excellent commentary. I'm trying. Sachin Guns to stop boys with the penalties. Well, it's going to be a 22-14 game here with the Tookies. 10 minutes to go, guys. Thumbs up and subscribe. But up. Quinton, don't say that's such bullshit because none of you guys were complaining when Isaac Liu had the same shit. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no one. I don't want to hear no one telling me that's bullshit if you didn't want to say and come out in support of Isaac Liu not giving away the penalty in the Parramatta Eels game. I don't want to hear no one. No, no, no. Now, Quinton, now you know how it feels, eh? Now you know how it feels, big fella. Yeah. It's not fun. No fun here. No. No, no, no. But there's 9 minutes and 42 seconds to go here. Chatter says, what is the biggest upset of the season so far? There really isn't. I'll have a look here, actually. I'll go have a look here for you. I'll go quickly have a squeeze. A nice little squeeze. Squeeze-a-rino over the results so far. Nothing there. Hold on. He's going to get the kick just. Oh, it sneaks in. It sneaks in. Jeez, that was a pretty poor kick, but he did slap it through. So 22-14 here, guys. 9 minutes to go. Thumbs up, subscribe. Just do it immediately right now. Biggest upset would be Rabbitohs Roosters, maybe, but it shouldn't have been. But Rabbitohs Roosters, maybe. Eel Storm was a good one. There's not really been a big upset this year, man. There's not really been a big upset this year, man. There really hasn't been. We're still waiting. And then this week, there hasn't really been anything either. So, no, I'd say there hasn't really been an upset. There's been a couple of upsets here and there, but nothing significant. I'd probably say the biggest upset was the Rabbitohs Roosters at the time. But nothing really. Knights Roosters, yeah, Jimmy Bill. But also, there's a lot of context that goes into that game. The Roosters shouldn't have been as favourites as they were. Donny says, really hope Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul resurfaces, but I think Tommy doesn't want it. Tommy's a clown, mate. Quinton says, speaking for both incidents, good. Young Mavis says, to be fair, I'm not proud of his performance. You wouldn't be proud of last week's performance too, but guess what? Winners win, losers lose. It makes sense, bah. It makes sense. Winners win, losers lose. Roosters won last week against the Broncos. Broncos are known infamous losers. Roosters are infamous winners. Warriors are infamous losers. Roosters are infamous winners. Winners win, losers lose. So 4 tackled here for the Chookies. They're right hand side. Warrior Hargraves gives it off to Radley. Oh, nearly broke through there. But he gets taken down, cut down 20 metres out. Fit tackle left hand side. Sam Walker. Little dink over the top. The bounce. Oh, it's going to be lost ball, but it will be a dropout here for the Roosters. Sport Races, Rabbits Broncos. No. Rossi Fives, the biggest upset will be a Tigers win if they get one. Absolutely. As long as it's not against the Dragons or something like that. They're going to check this as a try, but I think it's going to be... I think it could be a knock-on then if he's looking at this, but I just think it's going to be a dropout. Why do the Broncos have to suck? Good. I like it. Quinn says if there's no intent to strip, then there shouldn't be a rule where there's no intent to interfere with the play the ball. It is the responsibility of the person and the player getting up to play the ball. So, that is a lost ball there from Reece Walsh. And no, that's just a knock. That's just a dropout here. That's just a dropout. DMS is not happy with his, as he says, useless Warriors. Tipinua does not touch this ball. Tipinua does not touch this ball here. This is not a knock-on against Tipinua. Tom says, greetings from Almaty. Where's Almaty? But appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much for tuning in. Almaty. Almaty? Is this in New Zealand, maybe? I'm not too sure. Rossi 5 says, but greetings, good sir. Kia ora. Rossi 5 says, imagine Tigers drop a feedy bomb on Penrith. Oh, stop it. That'd be the day. Tigers dropping a feedy bomb on Penrith? Gee whiz, that would be the day. JKT says, okay, Broncos, prime time versus Penrith 2021 team. Who wins? What? Oh, Broncos with Darren Lockett, Gordon Tallison. No. What is with the referees? That is not a knock-on against the Roosters. Tom says, Kazakhstan. Our money in Kazakhstan. Well, gee whiz, we are going worldwide, son. We're going worldwide. But they're going to say knock-on against the Roosters there, which is literally the wrong call. Our money in Kazakhstan. Let's go have a look where this is. Jeez, it can get pretty lit up, though. Actually, looks like a beautiful city. So, first tackle now for the Warriors. They're 30 minutes out from their own line. Faraz says, I'm so bloody sick of the Warriors making excuses and taking it personal. It's so annoying and actually toxic. Some of my mates telling others, okay, well, let's not do that. I know what mates you're probably talking about, though. Tanya says, Roosters have a good chance. What do you mean Roosters have a good chance? They're up 22-14 with 6 minutes 55 to go. Of course they have a good chance. Tane Semen says, Kia ora, bro. Love your work. Appreciate you, dude. All the way over there in New Zealand. The old New Zealand. I will hopefully be your way for the Warriors and Titans game at the end of this year. We'll probably go over for that one. Oh, Warriors go out of the sideline. Oh, no, they're going to pull the ball back inside. Still Warriors ball. The game's still on. If they can score here, the game is on. If they can score here, the game is on. So right inside here for New Zealand. Here they go. Shawnee J. Oh, he wanted the kick there, but he didn't kick it. Well, he wanted the pass, but he couldn't find it. And then he wanted to kick, and then he didn't pass it and didn't kick it. And then he got tackled. So that's the way the cookie crumbles here, ladies and gentlemen. Reece Walsh will put that ball up in the air. Difficult take here. Bounce here. It's going to go backwards here for the Warriors. They're still in it here. Wade Egan. It's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. Oh, no. It's Tanny. Like Tanny. I'm not going to read that comment out because I don't know what that means. But Tanny. Why are you trying to confuse me, man? I tried my best to bloody say his name. Tane, can you please pronounce your name properly so I can correctly pronounce it? So this JKT, man, stops talking. Gee whiz. Raro says Warriors versus Roosters refs. No, the Warriors have got a lot of beneficial calls in this game too. The Roosters have got a lot of beneficial calls. Both teams have got really a superior amount of beneficial calls both ways. So both teams have been robbed here. Let's put it that way. The Roosters have been robbed of a lot of opportunities. The Warriors have been robbed of a lot of opportunities. So no. The Warriors are not going up against the refs here. Both these teams are going up against the refs. X-Ray says, come on, Radley. Sasha Kelvin says, I want to cry with the amount of penalties we give up. Yep. So Roosters now 25 minutes out. Sorry, guys, I am realistic, and I will tell you if I believe the referees are at fault, and I will tell you if they're not. The referees are at fault for this game being as badly refed as it is, but it is a badly ref game for literally both teams. So, Lindsay Collins! 1 metre short. No, he scored, I think. I think he just scored. I think Lindsay Collins just got off the nudie run. He's going to say no try here. But Lindsay looks, he might get a double movement apparently. If he scores here, it's game over. And the 13 plus still happened. Remember when I told people that the 13 plus was still absolutely possible at halftime? Well, ladies and gentlemen. So Lindsay Collins here. Andrew Lueva says, hard to be a Warrior. I know, bro. I'm a Titans fan. I know how it feels. Oh, you are in the same boat as us. And, I actually think that's a try. But his arm does it. I don't know here. I don't really agree this is a double movement, but it's probably still going to be classed as a double movement. I don't agree with it, though. I think he comes down there, but is that a double movement? I think he slides into the in goal here, and then he puts it down. I actually would give this as a try. His arm hits the ground, but he is getting pulled. I don't know. This is a tough call here. I'd actually lean with this being a try. They're going to say no try. Not upset with it. Not upset with the no try here. The Roosters fans are going to boo. Not upset with the no try here. Not upset with it, but I'm also not upset if it was a try. So no try there, guys. The Roosters fan booed, but I'm not upset with either call there. So penalty of the Warriors, and they're in the game now. If they score on this set, they have to score on the next set or two. It is still alive, Lugers. It is still alive. So the Warriors will get a penalty. Oh, wow, that's a terrible kick from Sean Johnson. Terrible shit kick. Terrible. Well, it is a shit kick. Terrible shit kick from Sean Johnson there. Chad says, prefer last year's Fox scoreboard than this year. Last year's was so clean. I can't believe we're still talking about the goddamn scoreboard 6 rounds in. Like, we're 6 rounds in, guys. The scoreboard is, I haven't even noticed it for the last ever. I noticed it in the first round. Why are we still talking about scoreboard 6 rounds in? Like, jeez. So Warriors here, second tackle, not making any meters here on this set, though. I put $4 on the Roosters 13 plus, and it's what he said. There's still a chance, man. There is still a chance. The Warriors, we all know what the Warriors can do. Purple Hat says, bruh, the ref is just so shit with the Warriors. It's actually unfair. The Warriors deserve to win every single bit, and the Roosters keep complaining to stop. Purple Hats, I'm gonna hurt your feelings here, bro. But you have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. I have no support for either of these teams. But your team has gotten just as many bad calls for them as the Roosters have had bad calls for them. I understand it hurts. I understand it sucks to be a Warriors fan right now. I understand that you'd rather win this game than lose. And I understand you want to see all the positives and none of the negatives. But as a person here who's watching this game with no bias absolutely whatsoever, the Roosters have had a lot of bad calls in this game just like you have. Right? So I appreciate you for tuning in. And I appreciate that you're passionate about your team, but please stop blaming the referees for every single game because the Warriors have not deserved to win this game. The Roosters have not been great, but they still have been better than the Warriors in the second half. And that's because they are a winning team. They know how to win these games. Warriors don't. They're like the Titans. They're like the Tigers. They're like the Eels. Eels are different, but they still can't win a premiership. But the fact of the matter is that you've got to really take accountability for your own team, man. You've got to stop blaming the referees for each and every single call that goes against you. Get that. Saturn Girl says, nah, Faraz, we've given up so many penalties and made a lot of errors. Absolutely. Warriors going to get the ball here. It's going to be a knock-on. Knock-on. So Roosters will get the ball here. I'm sorry to go in on you there, man, but you just have to learn. I do this every single day with every single game across every single week. And I'm telling you, I get Warriors complaining about refs the most, and I understand Warriors fans feel that it's against them, but I'm telling you that most teams get just as many bad calls because the refereeing is simply that poor. Right? So, it just is what it is, man. It sucks. It really does. It does suck. And SJ's down injured right now. It really does suck, but you just got to learn, bro. JKT says that's why it's up the Tigers, baby. Yeah, well, you're going to probably get slapped tomorrow, baby. JKT says Warriors give too many penalties, knock-ons, and illegal tackles. WTF, absolutely. Don't forget, guys, in about 5 minutes' time, we're going to be going live with the Knights and Dragons game. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe because we will be going live in 5 minutes' time for the Tigers. Sorry, not the Tigers. Shut up, JKT. We're going live in 5 minutes' time for the Dragons and the Knights game. Raro says our challenge should have been successful, and a few minutes back, the ball went back. It wasn't a knock-on. Oh, God, Raro, I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm not going to respond to you. Please just understand what I just said, and please understand that you need to listen to what other people have to say. That's all I will say. The referee's been bad for both teams today. That's all I will say. I literally just told you. I explained to you. I explained it pretty clearly too. But if you want to feel like your team is robbed again, like you have for the last 20 years, every single game, even when the Warriors win, they blame the referees. Like, you just get kind of over it, man. You just get kind of over having to deal with the Warriors fans blaming the referees. Like, really. Really. It does get dead, man. Like, I feel sorry with the Warriors in being a team that is similar to ours and whatnot, but, like, it does get real dead having to hear Warriors fans always blaming the referees, man. So, second tackle now, 7 meters out. They can go right-hand side. James Tedesco, 10 meters out. He's going to step around. And they'll get taken out 30 meters out. And don't think that you're the only team that complains about the refs, but you guys complain about the refs the most, is what I'll say. But you are not the only team that complain about the refs. Everyone does, but you guys complain about it win, lose, or draw, and it just gets super old hearing it from Warriors fans. Super old. So Kiri here, left-hand side. The Roosters now, they're going to be 3 meters out, fit tackle. Raro says just wait until we get home games, we start winning. Yeah, cool attitude, bro. Cool attitude. How about you tell me how many games you've won in Auckland over the years? It's not as exactly unbelievable as you think. I just think they're going to have a good at the end here. It's going to be out at the 10. That was at the 20 here. Like, come on, man. Like, if you're going to try and come at me with a dickhead response like that, then I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to direct you to the percentage that you've actually won in Auckland over the years, and the fact that you've not won anything ever. I don't want to do this to Warriors fans, but Raro, if you want to talk it up, bro, and you want to try and have that kind of attitude, then I'll put your Warriors back in their place. I like the Warriors. I want the Warriors to be successful. I want them to be good again. But, bro, don't be coming in here with that kind of attitude, bro, because your team is easy to slap up, just like my team is too. Right? So just be careful, my guy. Tom says, true words about the Warriors, close but no cigar, the Buffalo Bills, the NRL. Yeah, absolutely. And you've always got a soft spot for the Buffalo Bills because, like, they just never get it done, but you want to see them get it done. Jasper says, it's like the Broncos played better last week. A winning team always wins. Exactly right. Winners win, losers lose. It's unfortunate to say. Manly did it to us. The Eels did it to us twice as well. And Warriors here, they're still, they can't have a chance now. There's 30 seconds to go to the game, third tackle. 6 more here. They'd have to go for a penalty and then have to go for a try, but there's still only 30 seconds to go. I do believe the Warriors have a good chance of making the 8 this year, but you've got to hold your team accountable, man. You've got to hold your team accountable. So it's going to be 15 seconds to go here, guys. Like I said, do not forget, I will be streaming the Knights and Dragons game right after this. Sachin Kelton says, most Warriors fans give us and our fan base a bad rep because the majority of our fans complain about the refs. Like I said, you have a right to complain about the refs today, but also you have to also say the Roosters have been dudded on a lot of calls as well. Both teams have been dudded in this game. Reece Walsh here, left-hand side. He's kicked this ball back on the inside, and the Roosters get taken down here. 12 minutes out from the line. So there we go, guys. The Roosters get the W. Like I said, we're jumping over now to the Knights and Dragons game. So hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you guys as per usual. And I will see you in 5 minutes' time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.